The show where he killed off his wife and brought back his old wife?
Yeah.
That got canceled?
Yep.
Huh. I thought that they were having bigger ratings because he brought back,
Hey,
what's her name?
How are we gonna
You
do
don't
this?
have a lot of K titles, huh? It just goes from there to there.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It's kind of crazy.
And we're live. Hopefully.
Question mark.
Question mark. Yeah, definitely. We were having some issues getting up and going, but we're going.
We're live.
We're live. So okay, let me pull you guys up on the big screen here. So yeah, all three of us smushed onto one little couch.
And I'm so far away I cannot read the
Oh,
phone
yeah.
tonight.
Hi, hello everybody. I'm hold on. I'm trying to pull you guys up on the big screen here so we can actually read what you're saying.
The print is we.
Yeah. Wow, look, YouTube's being weird, man. Anybody else out there having trouble with YouTube? I'm getting all these errors and stuff. There we go. That's weird. Okay. Not right now. I don't know. Everybody else seems to be having no problems.
Did you turn the volume down?
I did. Yeah. Okay. No issues here. I don't know. YouTube's being weird for me. It was giving me some trouble going live, and then it just was saying like it can't connect to YouTube on my thing. Anyway, all right. Hey, okay, we're
I
good.
can see.
We can see you guys now. You're all pulled up. Is there a way to make this like even bigger now?
That's what
Ha 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 ha.
doesn't look right.
I don't
Did
know.
she actually say that?
All right. Okay. Get those shoe. What?
Get the shoehorn for CS.
What's
to
that
fit
mean?
on the couch.
Oh, the shoe. I
Shoehorn.
have a shoehorn. What, it's on like a stick and everything.
Yeah, but they're saying you need a
I
shoehorn
know.
fit.
Ryan likes my Jake's Flea Market. I like my Jake's Flea Market too. You should. Well, so were you thinking now, like after you saw yesterday's video, that maybe we should have gone to Jake's the other day, or no? No, you still look glad we went all the way out to Hershey?
We
All right.
we did a different path.
All right.
You didn't go to
I got
Jake's
sick
after
on
all?
free beer.
Ooh.
Joey called me an old man. Yeah, thank you, Joey. It is my birthday was yesterday. Oh, speaking of birthday, you guys have stuff, don't you? I know you said you have something.
Oh,
Let's start the show off with some gifts.
yeah, it's a prop card. It's not real. It's, you know, when you do these live streams. We use
I like
props.
it. Doesn't even put my name on it. He just calls me Cinema Sickness. That's amusing. All right.
I
Isn't that your
use
name?
I use alternate names. You'll see there's different names on the
I
inside.
thought there was like a naked chick at first. I was like, what? All right. You didn't choose the stud life. Oh. The stud life chose you. Happy birthday, my man, Crazy Joe.
And if you look on the gift card, it says David CS.
David CS. I got a $25 gift card. Thank you, Joe. That's awesome. I do like the elephants. That's pretty cool.
We're addressing the elephant in the room.
So is there a specific movie I should buy?
We already got Hereditary, which is right on Joe and I's top 10 list for the year.
Yeah, Hereditary.
Look, my stream just went away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back. It
Oh,
went
there.
up. It went away. Oh, sorry.
I wrapped mine in a fancy bag.
Really? You don't want this?
I watched it.
Did you not like it,
I know
or
you would enjoy it a lot more than I did.
So you didn't-
I watched it.
you didn't care for it, or
I was not a fan personally, but
you guys ready for this? Rick gave me the shocker. Finally, after weeks of wanting Rick to give me the shocker, Rick has finally given me the shocker. I'm a happy man. If there's one thing I want, it was the shocker.
Did he give you the Spocker?
No, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's cool. So gift card and the shocker. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Gift card and the shocker. I mean, that's literally like the best birthday ever. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well,
But yeah, what movie should I, guys? What movie should I buy with the $25 gift card?
Well, Ant-Man's out next week.
Ooh, it is. I'm gonna buy.
It comes
all
out
right,
on my birthday.
I'll buy Ant-Man. That's what I'll do. Oh, on your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, so
next Tuesday.
that's next Tuesday? I'll remember that.
And then the sequel, Uncle Man, is out the following week.
See, I wish I would have known you wanted the. I wish I would have known you wanted the trick or treat. That could have been my birthday present for you, but I didn't know you wanted that. Oh well. Anyway, all right. So,
Did I miss your birthday? When was your
isn't
birthday?
the Shocker a Spider-Man villain? No, is that his name?
There is a Spider-Man villain,
Yeah.
Shocker, and he was in Homecoming.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What's his name? Who's the guy who played him?
Well, there were two actors because the
Oh.
first Shocker gets spoiler alert killed.
All right. Happy 25th birthday, CS. I freaking wish. Man, I feel like I'm 25. I act like I'm 25. I act like I'm 16. I'm
They
the same.
say you're only as old as you feel, so I'm like 80 because everything hurts.
Now, my wife says I act like a 80-year-old man, but I don't know. I always think in my head I'm like still my 20s.
Martinez Joe asked how A Star Was Born was.
How was it? You didn't see it, right? Your mom saw it.
Yeah,
Your mom didn't like it.
I mean, I hear it's great, but I have no interest in it. It's not my type of movie.
I've said when people ask me, they're like one word, and I said phenomenal. I was telling these guys before we started to stream that I actually might like that as much as La La Land.
What was the one word?
Phenomenal.
Do 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 do
Phenomenal.
do 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 do
Phenomenal.
do do.
You know, I thought everybody in the movie was excellent. It was super entertaining. In fact, it's Bradley Cooper's first movie. It's pretty insane. And he's a pretty good singer, which really shocked me. But yeah, no, I thought the movie was amazing. So
I haven't seen it, but I'll end up picking it up on DVD or Blu-ray or something.
I have not seen that, but I have seen Venom.
How was Venom?
It was really good.
Really?
It's very entertaining.
Wow, because the trailers make it look like garbage.
RJ saw it and said it's his favorite Marvel movie.
The
Of course,
relationship.
He's an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
So.
Here's the thing: the relationship between Venom and Eddie, and it's all internal dialogue, makes the entire movie. The dialogue between them is so funny, and it's all Tom Hardy, because Tom Hardy's playing both roles. He's doing the voice of the Venom voice, and he's doing Eddie. So it's basically just Tom Hardy talking to himself, and it is laugh out loud funny. It is
Wow.
really
All
good.
right.
Now, I've seen complaints from people saying they didn't like it because it was too cheesy. They said, oh, it's
No.
cheesy. But it's like, let's be honest here. Venom is a ball of black alien goo that turns into a guy with big teeth and a long slobbery tongue. How do you make that not cheesy?
All right. I mean, yeah, when I saw the trailer, I was like, ew, God, it looks bad, but I guess it's good.
So somebody said, are we going to see the new Halloween film? And I was actually going to ask you guys if you wanted to get together for like a Halloween trip to the movies when that comes out.
What, on
Because-
Halloween?
Well, not on Halloween.
When's
but
come- when's
it
come
comes
out?
I think the 19th. So that weekend I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to, but maybe that following. That's when we're.
I would go see it.
It's certainly
Okay.
possible. I'm interested.
Maybe we'll go see Halloween. We all want to.
We have a busy.
If we can work out our schedules,
Yeah, we have
we'll
a
go.
busy
Yeah.
month ahead of us.
Yeah, we got so much stuff. I should say,
I almost said it.
don't
That's why-
spoil something
Yeah.
coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I know what the spoiler
Oh,
is.
We can
it'll-
talk to you
yeah, we can
after.
talk to you afterwards. But I don't want to spoil for everybody else. I was thinking about making a surprise, like, hey, look where we are.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're.
Well, it's funny
We
because
got a surprise for you guys coming
somebody
up.
actually teased it in
Ah.
their newest video as well. So I caught that in their video. We'll fill you in.
Movie review guy says thoughts on Joaquin Phoenix playing Joker. Awesome, like that. When I heard that he was playing the Joker, I was pretty excited because he's a great actor and I think he's going to do a good job.
He's a great actor, but I think it's a dumb idea for a movie. Like,
Oh, do you know what the premise of it is?
well, it's just the Joker's origin story, but
Okay.
it's completely divorced from the DC cinematic universe. But they're also doing a Joker movie with Jared Leto, and it's like
Maybe they should just skip that.
it's just causing brand confusion. I think you should just have like one Joker and figure out who your Joker is, and it's certainly not going to be Joaquin Phoenix because he does not
What?
do sequels. But
Oh, Joe, Martinez Joe. Surprise, love, surprise. Surprise. Oh, surprise, love surprises. They're doing a Jared Leto Joker
Yeah,
movie?
well, they're doing a Joker and Harley movie, like the two of them.
See, I heard they were doing a Birds of Prey movie.
That's the next one, but
Yeah.
then Joker and Harley is next up. You gotta keep in mind, Suicide Squad was a huge hit. Critics hated it, but that was like the #1 movie in America for the entire month of August, the year it came out. So
Great. I'm so excited for that one. Leto was actually in what?
what's that?
Requiem for a Dream? It says Leto is actually good.
I thought he was pretty good.
As what, the Joker?
Yeah. I mean, I liked his performance.
No.
I didn't like the tattoos. I thought the tattoos.
I didn't like.
Wasn't
Yeah,
him.
I didn't like his Joker.
I liked his Joker better than Ledger's.
I like Heath Ledger's
See,
Joker.
I'm the firm believer that Heath Ledger wasn't playing the Joker.
What was he playing?
He was playing Captain Scar.
Ryan Kennard.
He gave a brilliant performance for what he was doing, but that wasn't the Joker.
No, I thought it was a good Joker. I liked it. I don't know.
Ryan Kennard, since you're in the room, how do you actually pronounce your name?
It's Knar.
Is it Kennard or
It's
Nar?
mostly just Nar, but
I need to know for myself. You can still call him Kennard.
yeah. Oh,
I need to know.
I don't care if his name is like his last name is Ishkabab. I'm still calling him.
It's Kennard.
Knar.
Well, Kanar is a drink that Cardassians enjoy.
And Lena was good in Urban Legend. No, Lena's been good in a lot of stuff. I mean, My So-Called Life. I mean, come on, he's fantastic. But I didn't like him as a Joker.
Somebody says.
Thanks
I see
a lot,
Crazy Joe as the
Louise.
Penguin.
What'd you say?
Louise says I'm the penguin.
You're the penguin?
I take offense to that.
I'm gonna
Number one, I'm too tall, and number two, I'm trying very hard to lose weight. That's just mean.
throughout the video now. I'm just gonna call you Oswald. But that means your dad's Pee Wee Herman, right?
I suppose.
Yeah. Who played the mom?
It was Simone. Everyone's got a big butt. Let's talk about your big butt.
What?
John Bull says
Who's
Jared
it?
Leto was god
Simone
awful.
from Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Oh. I like touch my glasses now. They're all like smudged out. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Producer Chris says, "Man, I'm not buying that ticket to Venom if we don't get a Spider-Man cameo." I doubt there's a Spider-Man cameo in it.
I'm not going to give spoilers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I haven't seen it. I personally
Is there?
doubt.
I like spoilers.
Maybe.
Louise says, "At least Joe can pronounce my name, Dave."
Who said that?
Louise.
Oh, Louise. Louis.
Louisy.
Louisy.
Fruit Juice Media says, "Have you seen Paranorman?"
Yeah. Yes. It's amazing. I just got the 3D Blu-ray in at my store.
RJ likes that movie.
If anybody's looking to get a copy of the 3D Blu-ray.
No, I don't think there will be an 8K UHD, Alex. A physical 8K UHD, because I don't think 4K UHD right now is doing as well as they want it to.
I'm waiting for them to get to a 1J.
Oh, man.
You can get Venom tickets through Atom Events for $5 off. Pay less than $3 to see it. See, for like less than $3, I'd go see it. Yeah, sure. I always love when I'd buy a movie and it'd have like the $5 ticket on it, and I'd get to go see the movie
I
cheap.
actually have a Predator ticket that didn't get used.
Ryan says unboxing. Did you tell us how you pronounce your name, Ryan? Did you tell us yet? Did we miss it?
Nope.
Ah.
Ryan, how do you pronounce the last name?
Tommy Wiseau should be the next Joker. That would be interesting. Maybe if
He did a video as it. You can find that on YouTube.
Oh, I did see it. Yes, I did see that video. You're right. He was pretty funny. Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, says HFD Whalers 97. I've only seen the first season of Better Call Saul, so it's hard to say which one I like better. Because Breaking Bad, I mean, it's a great story all the way through. I don't know if Better Call Saul is good all the way through yet.
I'm a couple episodes behind on Better Call Saul, but man,
Good so far?
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the first season I watched was really good. I loved it. So
You just spelled
Marty McFly, no better Joker than Cesar Romero.
I go with Jack
Savannah
Nicholson.
says, "Hi there, love your videos."
Thank you, Savannah. Oh yeah, Savannah, you've left comments on my videos before.
Savannah, Savannah.
Do you have that movie, Night Child? No, I don't have Night Child.
Do you have Dayman? He's the fighter of the night.
Nightman.
Dave.
They should make a Blob movie starring Chris Rock as the voice of the Why.
Have you actually been watching Always Sunny? the new season.
Oh yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. That show is terrific.
Well, hey, Matt's first live stream I ever joined on YouTube. Nice.
First Class, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse are available for $29.99 at Walmart and 4K. Need to consult the cinema gods though.
$30 a piece,
No,
or
all three.
oh, I was gonna say, I'm like,
That's what
yikes.
John Bowles is saying.
That's John. That's not a bad price. I mean, $10 a piece.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past is so fracking good.
Yeah, but does it make up for the apocalypse?
I like the.
You saw what he called it.
What do you call
What
it?
do you call it?
I can't.
Oh, yeah. He didn't say apocalypse. He said something else.
Oh, I actually really liked Apocalypse. I don't think
I didn't hate it.
other than not the Wolverine. The Wolverine was good. Other than the first Wolverine, the one with Deadpool in it, that's the only one I truly hated. Oh my god, that movie made me wanna-
Origins.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Movie review. What's your opinion on Terry Gilliam's Brazil? Have you guys seen Brazil?
I've never seen it.
It's been I've
actually.
seen it, but it's been such a long time. I got to rewatch it to give you my thoughts on it. Jack Nicholson was my favorite Joker of all time. He was great. I love Jack Nicholson too.
Nicholson was terrific.
Jack Napier.
Movie Night wants to know if you're getting Hotel Transylvania 3.
Yeah, I'll get Hotel. Yeah, definitely.
That'll be one I'll wait till it drops.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up cheap,
Yeah.
but
I think that'll be a Black Friday movie.
I like the last two movies. They were both great.
I think it'll be a Black Friday.
What was it
like-
Mavis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mavis is my animated girlfriend.
So you have Mavis and I have Jasmine.
That's fine. You can have Jasmine. I'll take Mavis.
4K Rambo. I probably not
Yeah,
gonna-
they just
did
announced that.
Did you see
Oh,
the first?
really?
Did you see the first image of Rambo 5? They sent set images.
The cowboy hat.
Cowboy Rambo. Yeah.
Ooh. I got that Meatballs retro slipcover at Walmart.
Which
When
one is
I
it?
told you about the VHS.
The VHS one? Oh yeah.
They actually look really cool.
You should.
In
Oh, I
person.
was gonna say you should have brought it, but you'll show it on your video or your.
Yeah,
face.
well, I'm super behind.
See, you should
I'm
have
gonna
brought
try
it.
to record a few videos this week. Hopefully.
Favorite 3D Blu-ray is Life of Pi. Okay. I don't know mine is. You know what? The one that always still blows me away is Jurassic Park. Like it blows. And not because it's like, I don't know, the best
My mom is calling.
Not because it's the best 3D or anything like that, but because it just blows me away how good that movie looks in 3D. Because I've seen plenty of movies where they've upscale or not upscale it, but what's I'm looking for converted into 3D, and it's like whatever. But every time I watch Jurassic Park in 3D, I'm like, this movie should have been a 3D movie. It is so good.
What did Steven say there?
Wow, Steven, I got all 8 Star Wars movies on Blu-ray, factory seal for $37. That
No,
one?
what's the other message? Right above
I
the
don't
Brock
know.
upside, Stephen F. What does it say?
Oh, they're actually for my wife. Oh,
My
my
wife!
Oh, you were trying to get me to say my wife.
I
Jeez.
got him. You have fuzzies on your
Yeah,
head.
probably. I've been. You guys know I've
Oh
been.
my god, he has hair!
I've been moving everything around in my room for the past like 2 weeks now, so I'm like covered in fuzz and dust, and
I'm actually
it's a mess down here
cutting
now.
all my hair off tomorrow.
What do you mean cut? Like
Like
wasn't
buzzing
it?
it like super short.
Nice, you should.
Get the beard all trimmed.
Trimmed?
up.
You should.
Yeah.
That look good.
Got to look good for RetroCon this weekend.
Yeah, RetroCon. Who's
Who's
coming
coming
to
to see
RetroCon?
us?
Who's coming to RetroCon? We're all
All of
4
us.
of us will be there. Joe's gonna be. You're working it, right?
There's only
Yeah.
3 of us here
Joe's
currently.
gonna be working it.
All
Chris will
4
be
of
there
us?
Saturday,
One,
right?
someone's
Yeah.
being counted twice.
Well, Chris will be there Saturday, and then RJ and myself will be there Sunday.
Yeah, so come on out.
You're going to be there all weekend, right?
Is your son named after
Stephanie's
R.J.
gonna-
Fletcher from the
Stephanie's
movie
gonna be there
UHF?
too.
No, he is not.
When your son
Could you
is
tie
in
the Weaver?
when your son is in a crowded office and the phones are ringing and someone yells, "Hey, RJ!" Do all the phones stop ringing?
No.
Oh, he's got to work on that.
Brock up wants to know where my CS.
Yeah,
shirt
where's your
is.
CS shirt, man?
I'm waiting for the one with the crew, with all our faces on it.
Somebody's got to
Cartoon.
design it. 'Cause I'm not doing it.
I got 3 shirts in the mail the other day. This one that says DTM,
Oh snap!
and one that says Splorin.
I guess Lauren Ryan one.
Nice.
Why? I am a member. Says why do I call my cutter the ever lovely cinnamon? Because it's like cinema min. It's like cinnamon. Anyway, it makes sense in my head.
I don't get it.
Whenever I pass a Cinnabon, I always hope they don't make it from the ever lovely cinnamon because that would just cut your tongue.
What?
Marty McFly has an amazing idea.
Yeah. You know what? Marty McFly says CS should start his own. You can read these too. It's like,
Nope.
just hit me.
Nope, I want to keep smacking him.
Because I'm like, what? What are you pointing at? I
He's
don't
gonna
know.
have a bruise on the side of his arm.
Well, see, because you're like Marty says something really cool. And I'm like, oh, where's Marty's thing? yeah, I should start my own con. There was actually I had thought about doing like a charity convention, because I had heard about some people putting together like smaller conventions where all proceeds like from the like the people who set up and whatnot, it would all get donated to a charity. So all these people want to come out, set up a table. It's whatever amount of money, $100 or whatever, to set up a table, and then that goes to a charity. And I wanted to do that, but I think it's just going to be a lot of work that I
don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can handle all that work, but it would be a cool idea. Cinema Sickness Con?
That would be awesome.
Hey,
Kyle.
I'd like to address Lauren Ralph asked a question, and it was, what do we think of the new Child's Play movie? I'd like to say that I think it's one of the most sneaky, underhanded things that a studio's ever done. And I personally, I always root for MGM, because MGM's, always kind of on the verge of bankruptcy. They need hits. I always kind of root for them. Even when people are like, I don't want to see their RoboCop remake, I'm like, MGM needs a hit. I kind of hope it works. Yeah. This one, I just hope it crashes and burns. They deserve it.
Why? What's wrong? What's your problem?
Okay, well, do you know the whole story behind the Child's Play reboot?
Not really.
The creator of Child's Play, Don Mancini, he made Child's Play for MGM. MGM passed on the sequel, so he went to Universal, where he made Child's Play 2, 3, 4, 5, blank. They're doing really well. There's another Child's Play movie under Don Mancini in the works that is a sequel within the franchise he's been building. He's also sold a Child's Play TV series, all with Brad Dourif doing the voice of Chucky, and within that continuity. But MGM retains the rights to the original movie. So they've decided to do a complete reboot. So we're now getting a second Child's Play franchise that the original creator has nothing to do with, while he's still continuing his own series at another studio.
Okay, that is stupid. All right.
It's a shame, though, because the casting of it is really good, and Aubrey Plaza is going to be the lead, so that's...
I didn't know all that.
Movie Hunter's in the house. What's up?
How about new Halloween, considering they actually killed Jamie Lee Curtis off, but she's back? Oh, well, no, they killed her off, but the new Halloween, it's
a different timeline.
It's a different timeline. It's like those movies didn't happen. Kind of like how the H2O movie, like, what did it skip? Like,
it skipped 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, like H2O skipped all those movies, and then like now they're like, well, those movies never happened either. They just keep forgetting bad movies happen.
No, two of me here.
Everybody's
but the thing is,
having awful buffering issues.
The thing is, though, H2O is one of the best.
It looks fine for me. If you're having buffering issues, refresh your page. Sometimes
everybody's saying it, which worries me.
I don't know.
That's been spinning for.
Well, I don't know, people. I hate YouTube Live. It doesn't work.
We're actually having issues going live tonight. Hashtag Crazy Joe for Bond.
Maybe.
Yeah, you guys are cutting out hard.
It looks fun. I don't. Hold on.
Is our audio cutting out?
I hate YouTube Live. I'm so sick of YouTube Live.
Kyle wants to know if you have Tightrope.
Wait, who's in Tightrope? Is that, Clint Eastwood? Or something?
I don't know.
I'm looking over at your shelf here, and I had no idea that The Jerk 2 was on DVD.
Yeah, but it's a UK release.
That was a made-for-TV movie.
I didn't know The Jerk 2 was a thing.
Interesting trivia about The Jerk.
Oh, is this what we look like? Oh, God. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I don't know how to fix any of this.
No, that's what I look like in real life.
Mark Blankenfeld stars as Navin Johnson.
Like, should I even... I might mess this up, guys. I'm sorry if we go, like, away or something.
We can try to go on...
That's not working.
You can try to go on,
You're still here? Yeah.
Try going Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And watch the live stream explode.
Let's see if this live... Tell me if we look better, guys. Let's see if the live stream gets all weird now. This might have been a really bad idea.
Try to refresh now. Refresh it.
You have to drop your video quality.
No, type in, try to refresh.
Oops. I don't know, guys. How do you drop your video quality? I don't even know how to do that. Oh, you mean drop your video quality on your screen? Like, what do we set in? It's only set. I'm only setting 480, and it's like.
Somebody wants to buy your McDonald's plates for $0.25 apiece.
Not a quarter.
Good time. Great
Better.
place.
People say better. Yeah, it's looking better on mine too. Maybe since I switched over to Wi-Fi, it's better. All right. Hopefully, it's looking good for you guys. I don't know. This is why YouTube Live drives me nuts, because it's such a non-perfect thing, and it's.
Well, we just switched it to Wi-Fi, so hopefully that'll.
Yeah, I
help.
switched over to Wi-Fi. I also lowered my lower the picture quality on your YouTube video. It might help.
Somebody said they're interested in Blossom pins. They would buy that Funny Farm cutout you have.
No, Funny Farm cutouts. It's mine. Everybody says it's better. I'm gonna stand up for a bit. My butt's trying to kill me, sitting on the edge of the couch. Ugh.
All right.
You want to trade places? You can sit where I'm sitting.
John Bowles said he wants Maximum Rick.
What?
John Bowles says I want Maximum Rick. I don't know what that means, but it sounds freaky.
The name of this channel, now that he's gone, is Cinema Rickness.
Oh, snap. It's like sickness, but different. Hey.
Hi. Can you guys
Hey.
Can you guys hear me back here?
That's a great place
I
for
should
puppets.
just do this more. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Do I sound weird? Leave comments. Let me know how I sound.
How does he sound?
Hi, Movie Duff. How are you?
You sound good. Says
Awesome.
Dan
Yes,
sounds good.
Cinema Rickness is real. He's changing the name of it tonight.
If I sound good back here, maybe this is where I'll do these videos from now on when you guys come over.
Grab your library stool. Hey, now is that? Oh no.
Rock Up says you look like a serial killer now.
Oh, my legs went to
Kyle
sleep.
says you sound amazing.
Awesome. I'm just gonna stay back here. I'm not sitting on
So
couch
we'll just
anymore.
read to you.
Yeah, you read because I can't see anything.
Hey, you guys. I gotta tell you a pet peeve of mine. There's a website called Hey You Guys, and the people who run the website don't know where the phrase comes from.
What?
They said, they said on their front page, like, oh, well, that comes from the Goonies. And it's like,
Yeah, pull up on your phone. so I
not
can read it.
originally. The Goonies was quoting the Electric Company. That is from the Electric. It just amazed me that someone named their website after a quote from a show in a movie, not knowing that it was from a show.
Your Wi-Fi, and then you can pull it up.
I don't know.
So it doesn't-
I'm scared to have that much Wi-Fi going on, but okay.
Yeah, I know, Movie Hunter. The amount of steelbooks that have been released the last week is insane. Between FYE and Best Buy, it's getting to be too much.
Where did you guys meet? The Handsome Convention? That actually is true. That is
Okay,
where we met.
you're connected.
Well, sort of. It wasn't a convention. We were down at the supermarket buying Handsome Cream, and we were on the Handsome Cream aisle.
What?
The Awesome VHS Collector says, my mom and I cried during Won't You Be My Neighbor.
My mom. Oh, where's our?
Yeah.
Where's our? Yeah. Did you forget to bring those?
Our gifts.
Oh, I forgot them. I'm sorry. Well, we're going to see each other at RetroCon this weekend. Martinez
I got
Joe.
them too.
Martinez Joe, this is for you. It's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board. It's the Great Space Coaster. Let's explore. Gonna fly a galaxy. I messed up the words. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself now.
So I don't get your phone?
Oh.
Did you forget the whole reason why?
Movie Review Guy says, how do you keep your beard looking epic? Shampoo and conditioner every other day. And I brush it. Let's see, Davey.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go downstairs. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Do it.
I can't.
Oh, does the elevator work?
There's not enough room back here to do it. I got Blu-rays pot up behind me right now.
Do you have Tightrope? Isn't that the second time we got that question?
Yeah. What's Tightrope? Who is that? He's on Tightrope. I might have it.
I don't know.
Marty
Awesome
McFly
VHS collector.
says-
Bye bye. I don't know where you're leaving.
Marty
but bye.
McFly says they need to make a Bob Ross movie like Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Oh, they will. They'll make a Bob Ross movie. Thoughts on the Jungle Cruise movie, says Brock Up. I'm excited to check it out.
Did you see the little teaser they posted with the Rock, and then it pans out and shows the whole set they built?
No, I didn't see
In
the
the
set.
jungle? It
Oh,
looks
I'm excited.
Insane.
I like Disney movies that are based on attractions. I'm a sucker for them. They might not be all the best movies, but I like even the Haunted Mansion. I'm just a sucker for it because it's the Haunted Mansion.
Wait, what?
Here's a question for you. How come Disney has never built a hotel at Disney World based on the Haunted Mansion? That seems like it would be a great theme for a hotel.
They won't do it.
Won't You Be My Neighbor was great until it got all preachy in the end.
It did.
When did it get preachy at the end?
It got preachy because we live in a terrible world, and
I've seen the
And they
movie
say
3
that-
times. I don't remember it getting preachy.
because the idea of being good people is preachy, Joe.
Is it?
Everybody should just be ignorant and
Well,
troll
then,
each other.
then isn't every episode of
Mar-
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood preachy?
Marty McFly says in his Space Mountain movie, they did it was Tomorrowland. That's as close to the Space Mountain movies you're gonna get.
It wasn't
Everybody
really
wants to
Space
know
Mountain.
who should play the next Bond. Crazy
Ro-
Joe for Bond.
Rowan Atkinson, I like that. Yeah.
I keep
No.
hearing everyone say Henry Cavill.
He should stick to Johnny English.
Yeah. What's with the third Johnny English movie? Because the second one was horrible. I hope the third one's better.
They apparently make a ton of money in Britain.
Well, the first Johnny English movie was great. I loved it. I thought it's hilarious. Second one was bad.
Laser Blue Junkie, can't think of much to say, so I'll just say this: got Breakin' and Breakin' 2 and Laserdisc for $30 off of off eBay today.
Denny Falcone, there is a Splash Mountain movie. It's called Song of the South, and Disney
Oh,
will not
God.
release it.
Danny, you just broke my heart right there by saying that. That is one of the main reasons why I hate the fact that there's even a Splash Mountain ride, is because Disney just kind of was like, no, Song of the South, it doesn't exist.
Keep in mind, though, that ride opened in 1986, and 1986 was also the last
89.
time it got a theatrical release.
89, right?
What?
Splash Mountain was 89.
It's 86.
It was 86 in Disneyland. No,
Uh-huh,
Disney,
89
Walt Disney
in
World
Magic
may have been
Kingdom.
89,
Yeah.
but
But every time I get on that ride or I see that attraction, I look at it. I'm like, it's great. I love it. And if you've seen Song of the South, when you go through it, it goes through the whole story of like the animated parts of the movie. It's a great attraction. The problem is that 99.9% of everybody who goes through that movie has never seen Song of the South, and I guarantee you, 98% of those people had never even heard of Song of the South, and it's sad.
Brockop asked a funny question. What's a word you can't say with a straight face?
honky. I love that word.
Mine's kumquat.
Mine would be
Kumquat.
Annabelle. I always have to make my face. I don't laugh, but I make a face.
Kumquat's funny.
Favorite ride at Disney that's not there anymore. Wow, that's the T-shirt I was wearing yesterday.
Mr. Toad?
Horizons.
Ah.
Horizons. Well, at least Mr. Toad still exists in California.
Yeah.
Horizons is gone.
Maelstrom. Definitely.
Great movie ride.
Ah. I still I should have spent that $150 and bought that epic sign they had. You see that in my video?
Yeah.
That thing was amazing. That great movie ride sign. Man, I should.
Luis said without a straight face, it would be moist.
IMAX, there is no way to get the full screen without buying the definitive set. That is what kind of annoyed me, and that's why I'm kind of thinking of selling the widescreens on eBay, because they basically forced me to buy them.
What?
Battlestar Galactica, the original series, to
Oh.
get them in full screen, you have to buy the definitive set that has the episodes in widescreen, but they're all cropped because they weren't shot in widescreen.
Marty says we need a Disney Teacups horror movie. Jesse asks favorite Tony Scott movie.
Jeez, I don't even
Oh,
know.
True Romance. I don't even have to think about that. I love True Romance. That's also, even though he didn't direct it, he only wrote the script, it's also my favorite Tarantino movie. I stayed at the Safari Inn last time I was in LA.
Producer Chris, tell me you guys like Ant-Man. Ant-Man can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah, I have.
I didn't really love the first movie. I
thought it was
enjoyed
good.
the second movie much more than the first one.
Has Joe ever ridden a Segway in a mall? I have never ridden a
Are they
Segway.
saying you're like Paul Blart?
And I gotta tell you, I used to actually be a mall security guard.
Were you really?
Yeah, and they did not have Segways then. And when I see the mall security guards on Segways now, I just think,
Lazy bastards.
yeah, that's exactly what I think. I'm like, oh, because
Whoa.
walking from one end of the mall to the other is that hard, really?
Well, in KOP it is. It's like a 20-mile walk. I've been on a Segway. It's awesome. In fact, there was a time where I almost bought one. It's just, I kind of reasoned with myself, and I was like, all right, if I buy one of these, how often am I actually going to use it? Probably not very often. But if you look into them, there's all kinds of like upgrades you can do to them. You can get like off-road wheels and stuff. You can take those off-roading, and they are a lot of fun. First time ever on one, I was like, this is amazing. I wanted one bad.
Someone asked, what?
That's two bad words I've said in 2 days worth of videos. I said HE double hockey sticks yesterday.
Someone asked for our favorite Kaiju movie. I'm going to go a little off kilter here and name a movie from just a couple years ago that I don't think a lot of people have seen called Colossal with Anne Hathaway. It's really good and everyone should see it.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's right there next to Captain Ron and Covert Affairs.
Yeah.
Ooh, knocking your water over. There you go, Colossal. Great
That's my
movie.
choice. Yeah, so good.
It is really good. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out.
Louise wants to know if we're long lost brothers. Why? Because we're both thinning hair and larger men? Nice hat.
See, I would never wear a hat like this because it's a trucker cap.
You don't have to wear it. Okay. Or you can wear it. I don't care. Godzilla vs. Frankenstein.
Favorite Malcolm McDowell movie?
Caligula.
I mean, I know I'm playing the favorite, but I'm going to go Clockwork
Clockwork
Orange.
Yeah.
Which one of the 4 releases of Caligula do you guys want to watch?
Chicago Fun says please.
Oh, by the way, my answer to that question, hold on, is Tank Girl.
Chicago Fun says please do an unboxing of D's Productions.
I do have like 15 D's production boxes, but it's coming. I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'll do a video. I'm probably gonna have just literally a D's production unboxing video coming up.
Rock Up wants to know if people see your tattoos and think you've been to the Slammer.
Do people feel like I've been in what?
The Slammer.
Because I have tattoos? No.
He's too soft for jail.
Ron says,
But here's a story. When my wife. When I was just dating her and she went to school upstate at Penn State, their main campus.
Yes, she did.
What? Her friends who she worked with, because she worked on campus in like the cafeteria area, they all thought I was like some like hardcore dude and like I was rough and tough because of my tattoos. So I always tell people the reason I have tattoos is because I'm lazy and don't want to go to the gym and get all tough. I just get tattoos so people think I'm tough.
well, I'd like to point out that Ron says his favorite Malcolm McDowell movie is Time After Time.
That's the second time you've sung
Wow.
Cyndi Lauper in one of my videos.
Same song, too.
Yeah.
Landon says Jurassic World 2 and Hereditary.
Don't call it Jurassic World 2. It's the first one was Jurassic Park 4. It's the 4th Jurassic Park. So every time someone says Jurassic World 2, I hear Jurassic Park 4 Part 2. That's what my brain hears.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but from what I've been told by people who have, is that it's kind of like a rehash of the
Lost World.
Lost World.
Yep.
They were
So
wrong.
so here's my okay. Maybe not completely.
We will fight.
Maybe not completely, but in like to some extent, Joe.
It's more like Cabin in the Woods.
Oh. Well, here's the thing.
What?
Did you see Cabin in the Woods?
Did you go see the same movie I saw?
Did you see Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
What happened at the end of Cabin in the Woods?
By the way, don't do too many spoilers. I'm literally watching Jurassic World 2 tonight.
What happened at the end of Cabin in the Woods?
We'll have to talk after the live because I don't want to spoil it for people.
Chris knows it's awful.
Chris does not know. He thinks The Last Jedi's awful.
I'm literally watching it
Jesse
tonight.
says, Rick, what is your favorite Rick Moranis movie? This is just geared towards me, I guess, because we have the same name. I mean, it's tough. Do you go Ghostbusters or you go Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I go neither.
Or do you go Strange Brew?
But I wasn't asked.
Strange Brew?
I actually bought a Funko Pop from my favorite Rick Moranis movie.
Now you got me curious. What is it?
Well, I wasn't asked. Ask me.
I'm
Ask
asking
me.
you, Joe. What's your favorite Rick Moranis movie?
Little Shop of Horrors.
There you go.
I wear mall cop pants. Says, does Joe do shop kick while in Walmart?
Yes. Yes, I do.
We all do shop kick.
Yeah.
Movie review says, hey David, ever seen David Lynch's Dune?
Oh, I got a Dune story. That's not interesting, so I'm not going to tell.
Joe, just because you own it doesn't mean you've seen it.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I have. I have seen Dune. It's been a long time, though. I remember it kind of being a little boring, though. I don't remember too much about it because it's been so long. I just remember there being lots of very slow parts and a lot of desert.
Marty McFly
Oh, wait. There was a question I wanted to answer.
Marty McFly says, Joe, tell me you hate the Little Shop cartoon.
Wow, the Little Shop cartoon. Honestly, I don't remember it well enough to have strong opinion because I don't remember it that well. But
Little shop before us.
I didn't care for it that much.
CJ, Klaus, Street, and Josh are iCarly. What kind of question is that?
Neither. The
iCarly all the way.
You just Christopher Lloyded on us. What kind of question is that?
Well, anyway, Denny,
21 kilowatts.
Denny has a question I want to answer. He says, "Is the Epcot Garden Grill breakfast worth it?" The breakfast alone, not so much. You're getting waffles and your waffles, scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, just very simple stuff like that. A giant huge. This will be the last video that Joe's funny too. You get a giant like cinnamon roll, which is really good, and you get to see the characters, which is kind of cool. But is it really worth the money? I mean, if you want to see the characters, I mean, I guess kind of, because it's kind of cool they come around. And as a Disney fan, it's kind of neat to be in there, seeing like Living with the Land from that different viewpoint. But it is kind of expensive. So if you have the money to spend, I mean, go for it. But otherwise, you can spend your money somewhere else. There's other better things to spend your money on. Go spend your money on Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
But Disney is treat yourself.
What?
Disney's treat yourself. You're in Disney, you treat yourself.
Yeah, but it's so expensive.
Movie Duff says, I don't really like horror movies, but I want to watch 5 over Halloween. What 5 should I watch?
Well, Halloween.
Halloween 3.
Trick or Treat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with all those.
Trick or Treat's good.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What are you, Joe Pesci?
It's like, screw you in the drive-thru.
Drive-thru.
Yeah, different words I'm using.
You
gotta see Halloween, obviously, because it's Halloween. You gotta see Trick or Treat because it's one of the best Halloween movies ever made next to Halloween.
And then I say Halloween 3.
No, you don't need to see it. You see, now you're just throwing too many Halloweens in. Like no,
but if you're watching for the Halloween
yeah, you
season,
gotta hit all the big ones. If you're
Season
not
of the Witch is great, but
it's better than the first one. And it's also the only standalone film in the entire franchise.
No, you almost need to do like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Trick or Treat.
I'd skip Nightmare on Elm Street.
Scream.
I've never been the biggest Nightmare on Elm Street fan. I like them, but I've never been a huge
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Scream.
No, Scream. You can leave out Scream.
No, I would
Jigsaw,
leave out Scream.
The Bye-Bye
no,
Man.
What? No, what?
I'm kidding.
You gotta see. There's a movie called The Innkeepers. It's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. Okay. I'm almost coming out with them. Halloween, Trick or Treat, Innkeepers, not Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses,
Ugh.
and one more horror movie. I don't know. That's it. That's a tough one.
I give you my 5. My 5 would be Halloween 3, Halloween 1,
Halloween 3 again.
Halloween 2,
Trick or Treat,
Halloween 6, Halloween 7.
No, Halloween 3, Halloween 1, and watch Halloween 3 before Halloween 1. It actually makes more sense that way.
Jigsaw.
No, Cabin in the Woods and Scream.
No, so many of those would be left off my list. But to each their own. Marty McFly says Jaws. No, Jaws 3. See, I'm with him on when it comes to Jaws. The best Jaws movie is Jaws 3.
But Jaws is a summer movie.
Yeah, no, it's not a horror movie.
And don't forget to add Hereditary to your list because it's great.
We'll find out. I'll probably be watching it tomorrow.
It's an awesome movie.
Martinez
right,
Joe
Joe
says The Exorcist. That could be one to watch. It is, in my opinion, like the scariest movie of all time.
Well, you should watch Hereditary because it's the scariest movie.
It's The Exorcist of this decade or whatever. Yeah.
A more apt comparison.
Ooh, Louise says Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, that's a good one too. I might throw Shaun of the Dead in there.
Denny, yes.
What?
Hereditary sucks. Good call.
Yeah, it does. But a more apt comparison to Hereditary is not The Exorcist, but Rosemary's Baby. It's not nearly as good as Rosemary's Baby, but it's more
Mother?
Well, that's not great because I think Rosemary's Baby's kind of overrated.
Have you guys seen Mother?
Yeah.
Of you?
Wait,
I have not.
no.
I've heard it's terrible.
Well, you bring
I'm
up
thinking of,
Rosemary's Baby, and
different
it's,
one.
in my opinion, it's very...
Mother, there ain't no other.
Movie Duff, did you really just say Jaws 2, 3, and 4 were awful? Okay, 2 and 4, whatever. Although I think 2's pretty good. 4 is pretty bad. But 3, come on. Jaws 3 is literally Friday the 13th with, you just take Jason out and put a shark in. How cool of an idea is that?
Here's my question for you, though. I like Jaws 3. I do like Jaws 3.
Jaws 3 is amazing. So good.
I like Jaws 3, but my question is, do you like Jaws 3 like legitimately?
Yes,
or
it's
or
great.
Ironically?
No, it's great.
Okay. See, I think it's so bad it's good. But
I love slasher movies. I'm just a big fan of 80s slashers, and Jaws 3 is an 80s slasher movie with a killer shark. Like it's awesome.
Do you know what 80s movie looks like a slasher film, but it's not? Like, I'm talking about the film stock, the way it's shot. Purple Rain.
Nah, really?
Purple Rain, the film stock is so cheap it almost looks like a Friday the 13th movie.
CJ Closure says, "How about Texas Chainsaw Massacre?"
Yeah.
I would actually say watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Come on, Dennis Hopper.
Punk Nerd wants to know if you like My Chemical Romance.
Not really.
What is?
I actually met Gerard Way, and he came up to like here on me.
Is he that short?
Yeah, it was before they got really big, and I went and saw the Used in concert. I got backstage passes, and Gerard Way was hanging out back smoking, and I got a picture with him. He comes like here on me, like he is tiny.
Movie review guy says Psycho. Yeah, I mean that's
that I can
such
get
a
on
good
board
one.
with.
Well,
You almost do like a Hitchcock.
I would say I
too.
was gonna say The Shining,
man.
but I'd recommend that kind of during the winter. It's good to watch during the winter.
It's a good like snowstorm.
Yeah,
movie.
it's actually a good movie to watch during the winter season.
You know my Snowstorm Marathon? The poorly titled prequel to John Carpenter's The Thing from 2011, followed by John Carpenter's The Thing, followed by Snowpiercer. That's my...
You watched that horrible, god-awful, ridiculous, complete waste of my time prequel?
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's not. Here's what the prequel is. They went, hey, I got an idea. You know how that great John Carpenter movie that was super suspenseful because there's people stuck in this like Arctic snow thing and there's a creature after them? Let's do that, but take out all the suspense. That'd be fun.
My favorite Snow Day movie is Snow Day.
And horrible special effects. So, like, that movie was
Snow
bad.
Day starring Chevy Chase.
There you go. Snow Day's great. No, I hated the prequel. I hated that movie.
I love that movie. I thought it was great. Not as good as the original, but...
Because the original's fantastic. The
Ooh.
original has so much suspense to it.
Terry W. What is the best Sharknado movie ever?
Sharknado 2.
The two, yeah,
Sharknado
the second
2.
one.
I've
Hell no.
only seen the first one.
Did you see what's coming out in November? They're putting all 6 on Blu-ray and a steelbook for like $24.
I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah.
Because I only have
I
the
am
first
excited.
3
I
or
haven't
so.
seen the
I'll pick
sixth
it up.
one.
I haven't seen
The
sixth
second
one
one
yet.
is the best one though. Hands
yeah.
down.
That's where it hit its peak, and then they're like... Then it was just the same joke all over.
Yeah. Marty McFly wants to know if we've heard "The Bird is the Word."
I have heard that, actually.
Have you heard that?
What's this?
"The Bird is the Word."
By the Trashman?
Yeah, you just have to ruin it, dude.
It was a while back. We've scrolled a bit, but someone, excuse me, I forget who asked it. Someone asked what we prefer, RoboCop 2 or 3. They're both kind of weak, but I actually think RoboCop 3 is moderately better.
Fun fact: I've never seen 2 or 3. I've only seen the original.
Here's one thing I'll tell you that puts RoboCop 3 above RoboCop 2. RoboCop 2 does not have the line, "I'd buy that for $1" in it, whereas Part 3 does.
Alex Bold also has a good question. Best Saw movie, not including the original. For me, it would be Saw 2.
I'd either go...
I haven't seen Jigsaw yet, so I don't know.
I'd either say...
That's not going to be your answer, so what would it be?
Mine would either
is
be
bad.
2, 3, or Jigsaw. One of those 3.
Probably 2 then.
I think 2 for me.
Right now,
you see they have
without counting Jigsaw, because I haven't seen it, I would just say 2.
They have a box set at Walmart of all 8 movies.
Somebody
for
took a picture of that to me.
$24.95?
Yeah, I might have to grab it for my collection.
Joe, when are we watching Titanic? That ain't happening. That is not.
Why can't we watch Titanic?
I don't. 3 hours long. I already know how it ends.
But naked Kate Winslet.
Spoiler
Do you?
alert! The boat sinks.
How does it end? Wrong. That's not the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Well, guess
that's
what?
true. That's not how
That's
it
not
ends.
the end of the movie.
You're absolutely right. That's not how it ends.
Still not watching it.
RJ watched it. He was entertained for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Pretty impressive for an 8-year-old, I will say. Because there's no way when I was 8 that I would sit through it. I was 13 and I sat through it because I got to see Kate Winslet topless.
Yeah.
That was the selling
What?
point for me.
The awesome VHS collector. Hills Have Eyes is meant to be a horror movie. Well, yeah. Although I gotta be honest, one of the few times I've actually enjoyed a remake better than the original. I like the original Hills Have Eyes. It's good, but I actually like the remake better.
Just never forget, Hills Have Eyes Part 2 has a flashback from a dog's perspective.
Jesse
Worst
says,
horror
worst
remake.
horror remake, yeah.
Worst horror remake? You know, I don't know if I'd say it's the worst, but I thought that the Nightmare on Elm Street remake had a great casting with Jackie Earle Haley, and it was a terrible movie.
I'm probably gonna, as of right now, off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with the Nightmare on Elm Street 2, or the remake.
They just said the Saw box set, Dave, is only 4 discs.
Oh, interesting.
The first movie has first disc is 1, 2, and 3. Then disc 2 is 4, 5. Disc 3 is 6, 7, and Jigsaw's its own disc.
I just want it for the artwork. Jesse Sarbrick, whatever, says the Fog remake was the worst. It was bad. I didn't like that at all. The original's so good. Oh, you know another movie I want to throw in there for like movie people should watch? The Mist.
That's a good
one of the best ending. One of, if not the best. I'm gonna say it, the best ending to a movie ever.
The most.
Do you have the black and white version?
The most depressing.
Annabelle Creation and Daddy's Home 2. Yikes.
Annabelle Creation's pretty good.
Oh, Bad Mom's Christmas. That's
Daddy's Home 2 is really good too.
That's
What was the topic there? They're just naming movies.
I know. The Mummy remake is by far the worst. Come across. Do you mean the new one with Tom Cruise?
I believe they're talking about the Tom Cruise.
Because the Tom Cruise one.
I mean, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I could think of many more movies.
But here's the thing:
that
it's
were
not.
worse.
I wouldn't say the Tom Cruise one is a remake.
It's not a remake of The Mummy. It's a remake of American Werewolf in London, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that all the Mummy movies, the original Mummy, the Brendan Fraser, and the Tom Cruise, they're not. I don't think they're remakes. They're 3 separate movies. In fact, even the sequels to the original Universal Mummy movie is its own movie. They never made any sequels to that. The other movies follow. Was it Karis or?
Yeah.
They follow a completely different mummy.
And Tom Cruise's Mummy was not good, but it wasn't awful either. It had some good point. Like I liked the whole stuff with Jekyll and Hyde and that organization.
It was all right. I didn't hate it, but I certainly didn't love it. Here's a question I want to answer. I want you guys answer too. Jesse says favorite vampire movie.
Oh, Let Me In.
Lost Boys.
I was gonna say Let Me In. Also, what's the? What am I? Is it Daylight or what's the one where like
Daybreak?
Daybreak, the one where they're running out of blood.
It's a pretty
Daybreakers.
good one.
Daybreakers, yes.
If
you guys haven't seen a movie called Daybreakers, because actually a lot of people I talk to say they haven't seen that movie. Check it out. It's an amazingly good idea for a vampire movie. It's vampires start, taking over the world. What do they do when they run out of humans? Because you think about it, they need the blood of humans to live. They start either killing people off or turning everybody into vampires. They no longer have human blood, so they have this thing where they have like the stockpile. It's such a good movie. See it.
It is really good.
Movie Duff says The Little Vampire.
the littlest vampires it was called, isn't it?
By the way,
Daybreakers,
if I'm not mistaken, Daybreakers is the same guys who made Jigsaw.
Oh, really?
What's something Brothers? They're pretty good.
I'm just glad I can keep up with you guys talking horror movies. Some people are under the impression that I don't like horror movies at all.
Punk Nerd CS, can you please tell me you watched Godzilla? Otherwise, the Japanese Godzilla. Yeah, I've seen the original Godzilla. The one without what's his name? Who's the narrator in?
Raymond Burr.
No, wait.
He was the narrator in the American version.
Yeah, but what's his name in that?
Oh, his name is Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, that's right.
Which actually, I was hoping when the 2014 Godzilla came out,
would have Steve Martin
that it would have Steve Martin as a character named Raymond Burr.
Awesome VHS Collector says, that's right, let's talk about a different movie genre.
But I do want to point out, we both mentioned Let Me In. Let Me In was...
It's the Halloween season.
Everybody's saying Let the Right One In is better.
Well, Let the Right One In is the
original.
Swedish version,
yes.
But Let Me In is actually the better movie.
Well, yeah, no, I would agree. I'm gonna say the American version I actually liked better than the Swedish version.
Yeah, it did a few things like they're both phenomenal.
Yeah, both great,
if you're watching either version of that, you're watching a good movie, and the book's good too. But the American version did some things where it was like they looked at the Swedish version and they're like, we could tweak it and make it just a little bit better here and there. So, and it's Matt Reeves, the same guy who gave us the last couple Planet of the Apes. He's just a great filmmaker.
Entertainment Fanatic asks, favorite Bill Murray movie? Mine is Stripes.
Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna go with an unsung classic that
Larger
doesn't
Than
get
Life?
the intention. No, yeah,
Shakes the Clown.
is he even in that?
Oh no, that's Bob.
Yeah, it's Bob.
Are you thinking a
Bob
quick change?
I'm
Because
thinking a quick change. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what about Bob?
There you go.
Which is an underrated.
Meatballs is another good one, Brian. For me, Stripes is the top of my list.
Yeah, Meatballs is good. Somebody mentioned Spookly the Square Pumpkin. I own it. There you go, guys.
That's depressing.
I gotta get on Blu-rays, but I gotta get they actually re-released this. I think it was last year on Blu-ray. I gotta get a copy of that.
I just saw that for the first time last year. Can we give a spoiler alert on Spookly?
What?
They kill him at the end. They carve him. He dies at the end of the stupid movie.
Martinez Joe wants to know what movie you liked as a kid but you don't like anymore. I'll say that I recently watched Camp Nowhere like a month or two ago.
You like
and
it?
didn't hold up as well as I thought it would because I really loved that movie when I was a kid.
This is controversial, but Spaceballs hasn't aged as well as you would like.
I have to rewatch that at some point.
I was never a huge fan of Spaceballs. I've always thought Spaceballs was just kind of okay.
Rich wants to know, ask Dave if he got the pin I sent. Did you get the pin?
I don't know. I haven't.
Did you get the pin?
If you didn't see it in unbox, I don't remember opening a pin in an unboxing, so I don't think so. I mean, it may have come in the mail.
Did you get it though?
I don't know. I haven't unboxed everything yet.
Oh, you have to sign something before you leave.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We can't forget. Remember it.
All right. I'm
Did
signing.
Chris sign it yesterday?
No. Yeah, gotta get Chris to sign it.
Is it a contract? Am I signing my soul away?
Marty wants to know if you like Bebe's Kids.
I don't know, but they don't die, right? I think they just multiply.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Baby's Kids?
Nope.
That's actually a movie I do not own yet. I've seen the movie. I gotta get it eventually. I don't own it yet.
I have seen all 4 Sleepaway Camp movies,
Yeah.
and I gotta say,
Wait, 4? There's
Sleepaway Camp, Sleepaway Camp 2, Sleepaway Camp 3, and Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Yep, you're missing. Hold on.
I haven't seen any.
Are you talking about the one they never finished making, the Survivor?
I haven't seen any.
My friend Exton Nick had a cameo in Return to Sleepaway Camp, and it is a terrible movie.
There you go. This is a terrible movie. Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor.
But that's incomplete, right?
No, this is complete.
I thought they started shooting it and it
What
ran
they
out of
did
money.
was they took the footage that was shot and they made a movie around that, and it's really bad.
I didn't even know they ever completed the
Yeah.
movie.
So there's technically 5 Sleepaway Camp movies. I like 3 and then Return. 4 you can skip. You don't need
Denny
to. You don't need
Falcone says,
What about you like Return?
I like Return.
Oh, I didn't like Return
I
at
thought
all.
Return was okay.
Denny Falcone says, do you still have a lot of Ryan Kennard boxings?
Yeah, I do.
Give
Tons.
Rick a mystery one to open now.
Rick, you want Rick to do an unboxing?
It's up to you, man.
I don't care.
Favorite X-Men movie? Days of Future Past. X-Men 2 is a close second, but Days of Future Past.
What's the Kitty Pride one?
Um,
Pride of the X-Men. Does that count?
that's a pilot, actually. Favorite cartoon from the old Cartoon Network? C-Lab 2021.
Movie Man's up to 200 steelbooks. That's impressive. I don't know how many I have. I'm not sure. Oh man.
There you go, man. Rick's gonna do it.
Who wants to see a Ryan Kennard unboxing?
Movie you wish we get a sequel?
Spice World.
Tron 3.
Master and Commander. Come on.
I want to see. You guys want to see this?
Least favorite Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Mm.
God, that movie's so bad.
Oh, they want to see it.
Go for it.
All right. Open that S.
Should we?
Oh God! Oh. So now I get to figure out how to open these.
Ryan always makes them interesting.
I think we have VHS tapes.
That's
here.
why I picked that one.
Oh, good. Because it's my favorite.
I specifically picked the VHS.
Looks like we have 2 VHS tapes here. The first being
Ooh.
Home Alone
There
3.
you guys go.
Home Alone 3, alright. And then, now we're talking SpongeBob SquarePants. I almost screwed that up. Nautical Nonsense.
You know, that'd be something I wish.
Featuring Texas. That's a good episode. So, Ryan Tenor.
There you go,
Thanks
man.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love VHS.
If you toss them back, we gotta have the David Letterman breaking glass sound. Ting, ting, ting.
Isn't it the second time it's been referenced now in 2 weeks? I mentioned that last time, right?
Yep.
All right.
Ever Lovely Cinnamon. Getting put back in the
Movie you wish wouldn't get a sequel.
Rounders.
Says AG Dude 6.
Rounders. La La Land. They're both perfect the way they are. Leave them.
I don't know.
I don't ever want to see a Back to the Future 4.
Yep.
Well,
or
no.
a reboot.
No, no. I don't know.
Mike Crawford says he found the new Beetlejuice Steelbook at Best Buy. I gotta hit that up probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Because they got the $10 ones that I sent you a link to.
Here's a question for Rick. Alex says most botched Blu-ray transfer you've ever seen. That's for you. You're the Blu-ray snob.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid has a really bad transfer, if I'm not mistaken.
Predator and Commando had really bad transfers initially. I don't know if they updated them, but they were like...
From what I heard, Suicide Squad 4K is awful. They got a 1 out of 5 on Blu-ray.com.
Really?
Yeah. They said you're much better off just watching the Blu-ray.
You know what? Blu-ray I'd recommend? Ant Bully. For the transfer, it looks amazing on Blu-ray.
Well, it's not on Blu-ray yet, but hopefully it never will be with this transfer. A couple of years ago, Fox had Buffy the Vampire Slayer transferred into HD for television repeats, and the transfers are abysmal. Ooh. So if they ever do a Blu-ray of Buffy, hopefully they go back and redo it and don't use those transfers.
Movie Man wants to know if any of us have ever seen a Belgian movie. I don't think
I've seen their waffles. Waffles.
I don't know names in Belgian movies. I'm sure I have. I just
what's
don't
like
know
the most
Belgium.
famous Belgian movie, man? What's the one that we would maybe recognize?
Okay, I want you guys to answer this. Laura says favorite Mel Brooks movie.
History of the World Part 1.
Really?
Blazing Saddles.
Young Frankenstein, because it's one of my all-time favorite movies. Another movie to watch during Halloween.
When you die at the palace, you really die at the palace.
AG Dude wants to know if we'd want a Gremlins 3.
I would like a Gremlins 3 if...
They use puppets.
Only if puppets.
Yeah.
And directed by Joe Dante.
And we have to get... I want... Who's the main guy in that movie?
Zach Galligan.
I want Zach to come back, and I want Phoebe Cates.
And Dick Miller.
And Hulk Hogan.
Is Dick Miller still alive?
Dick Miller is still alive.
Well, yeah, Dick Miller has to be in
and
it.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he was
he was in... Yeah. I forgot he has that cameo.
The casting of Top Gun 2 is pretty insane. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to all the people they've been casting in that.
Not really.
Miles Teller's in it. I don't have my phone to look it up right now, but the casting is just really tremendous.
Is
really
James
deep.
Tolkien in it?
That I don't
Do they have like Tom Cruise and stuff in it?
Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer.
Wait, isn't Val Kilmer dying? Like not to get all like depressing, but
I think he's doing better. He had throat cancer, right?
I thought he was doing pretty bad. Last time I heard.
Marty McFly asked favorite John Goodman movie. I'm betting you and I have the same one.
Wait, favorite
John,
what?
Are you gonna say?
Hold on.
Mant.
Yes, Matinee.
Matinee.
That wouldn't be mine.
Would that have been your choice?
Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely one of my top favorite ones of his.
Mine
but
would
you know what I also like?
Mine would be Big Lebowski. That's one of my favorite
He's in
movies
Big
of all
Lebowski?
time.
Oh yeah, he's.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Jeez.
really?
Like my brain.
Shut the F up, Donnie.
My brain went blank on like who he played.
Cool, Bob Dylan. Have a great night.
By the way, who thinks that that Dude, Where's My Car was inspired by The Big Lebowski?
I don't know.
Because they had that scene in The Big Lebowski where they come out and the dude's car was stolen, and they're like, "Dude, where's your car? Where's your car, dude?" And then a couple years later, "Dude, Where's My Car?" comes out.
I was also gonna say, isn't he in gosh, I can't think of the freaking name. Oh, Brother Art Thou? He's great in that too.
Yeah.
King Ralph. That's a good one.
King Ralph's
King
good too.
Ralph.
Yeah. He's in a lot of great movies. John Goodman's one of those actors. If he's in a movie, I'm watching it. Like 10 Cloverfield Lane. He was
Yeah.
fantastic
Oh,
in
he's
that.
so good in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
10 Cloverfield Lane, man. That is so much better than the first Cloverfield. And I don't
Yeah, well, yeah.
I like the first Cloverfield, but my God, the
Did
second
you guys ever
one.
see the third one? There was like,
Yeah, it's not bad.
I haven't seen it.
It was direct to Netflix. A lot of people trashed it, but it was. I mean, it's
what
not.
happened? What kind of movie is it?
It's like it's on a space station.
It's the Cloverfield paradox.
The
right?
Cloverfield
Oh.
paradox. It's not bad. It's not as good as the second one. My God.
Monsters Inc. There you go.
Did everybody see Angry Video Game Nerd movie?
Yep.
I want to see it. I have not seen
never
it.
I have it on Blu-ray, and I also have an autographed DVD copy of it.
Movie Man says popular Belgian movies are Bullhead, The Broken Circle Breakdown, D Premiere, and Dean's. I have not seen.
I haven't
any
seen
of
those. No. I'm hungry, man. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I ate before I came over.
The Halloween Tree, yeah, classic. I have that on Laserdisc.
Anyone watch Survivor? I do. I love Survivor.
No.
I don't.
Survivor's a very personal show. to
Landon,
me.
I don't know what your question is. Ask it again.
There's so much coming in.
Yeah, there's like a million questions. If we don't answer your question, just keep asking it. We'll hopefully get to it.
Favorite Simpsons season? 1 through 3. If you watch seasons 1 through 13, you watch seasons 3 through 13, you're good. 1 and 2, they're still finding their feet. Seasons 3 through 13, amazing. Then
It definitely drops off. It's funny, like, if you watch them, like, you're watching, like, anything, like, in the 90s was, like, really good, and then it was, like, weird. As soon as they hit, like, the millennium, it, like, just dropped.
But even then, they still had some really good ones, like Jaws Wired Shut, the one where Homer got his
Yeah,
jaws. That was
there
some
were
good.
some, but I know when I watch, like, best of stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm watching, like, anything from the 90s, I'm like, this is so good. And then when you can, like, when you're watching them back-to-back with stuff from, like, the 2000s, you're like, what happened?
I bought the DVDs up to season 13, and I'm like, that's all I need.
No,
I got one
I buy
for
every
13.
season. I'll buy every season that comes out.
Off topic, but I was just thinking about this. Did you guys see Milk Creek delayed a bunch of stuff this month?
No.
Like, Community was supposed to come out this past week, got pushed back to the 16th. Can't Hardly Wait's supposed to come out next week, that got pushed back to the 30th. They've been shifting all their release
I got
dates
my
around.
first shipment from Mill Creek, but it was only one disc in there.
I didn't get any.
All right, here's Landon's question. Are there any movies your kids want to see, but you say no?
Yeah, there's a lot of movies.
Oh,
I mean, I don't let my son watch. There's PG-13 movies I'll let him watch, but not all PG-13 movies. I mean, RJ's only 8, so he's at that age where, like, comic book movies I'm okay with. Certain comedy movies I'm okay with. But there's certain things, like, I just don't feel comfortable showing them yet.
There are a lot of movies for Sean that I'm fine with him watching, but my wife is not. Fine with him watching, because, like, I think back to when I was a kid and movies I watched, and I'm like, yeah, there's references in those that are for adults,
A lot of times they go right over their
I
head.
never got those references until I was an adult. Like even things like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. There's
yeah.
so much adult-oriented stuff in that movie, but when I was a kid, I loved that film. I never got that stuff when I was a kid, though.
One mistake one mistake my wife always makes is we'll be watching a show with our oldest, and someone will make an inappropriate comment, and my wife will say, "Did you hear that? That's inappropriate. She shouldn't be watching this."
So she's
and
bringing
I'll be like,
attention to
and
it,
I'll
which
think
she
to myself,
shouldn't
I'm
do.
like, you just pointed it out to her.
She wouldn't
It
have known that.
would have gone right over
Yeah.
her head if you let it. Now we have an issue in our house where there's a third party, which is my oldest daughter is my
Oreo?
stepdaughter.
Oh.
My oldest daughter is my stepdaughter, so we have her father who gets a say, and he has wildly differing opinions on what's appropriate and what isn't. So
My first experience with it was when we took RJ to see Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, and there was a few like innuendo jokes that I thought would go right over his head, but because everybody laughed, he's like, "Why are they laughing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." He goes, "No, but I want to know why." Like when Jack Black realizes that he has to stand up to go to the bathroom because he's a guy now, and he's not a girl. So he's like asking about that. I was like, "How do I explain this?" With like, and there were a few other
You
parts.
just have him watch Kindergarten Cop. He'll get it.
Yeah.
I want to answer a question. Gosh darn it! I can't find it.
Someone's asking. AG Dude is asking Scream Factory collectors. I wouldn't call myself necessarily a Scream Factory collector, but I do have a lot of Scream Factory titles. It's not like I'm collecting every Scream Factory, but if
I just buy
They
my
put
phone
out
cheap.
great
Up
discs.
until about an hour ago, I had one.
Oh.
But I gave him the shocker.
Gave me the
Yep.
shocker. Movie Dove says, I watched Predator and T2 when I was 10. I watched those movies when I was a kid too. Growing up in this house, we had HBO, and I think it's called Stars now, but it used to be called Prism. We had both of those growing up as a kid, so there were many a nights sitting on the couch with my dad watching movies that I probably should not have been watching, but...
My dad.
Marty
Doesn't work.
McFly wants to know, if someone made a movie about your life, Dave, who would you want to play you?
Paul Giamatti.
He got quiet.
That's it. Paul Giamatti. He had to lose a little of the weight, but Paul Giamatti.
Do you guys remember the old commercial in the 90s where the guy is at the airport and they're holding up, the limo drivers are holding up signs, and he goes, do any of you have Bud Light in your limo? And the one guy says, I do. And he says, then I'm Mr. Gally Weekets. Reading the sign, and the guy goes, Dr. Galakowitz? And the guy's like, yes, I am. Anyone remember that, Ed?
No.
I don't.
Because
Where's this coming from?
that's the guy I would want to play me. The guy in that beer commercial.
Wow, Jesus.
Punk Nerd says, I want James Rolfe to have a conference call during my mentorship for videography. I need tips from him. When it happens, I will tell him that I want to see a CS crossover.
Do it.
CJ Klaus wants to know most controversial film ever released. Your opinion?
Controversial?
The Last Jedi.
Shut up. I don't know. Like, controversial how?
Are we talking like
Like, legitimately, like, there's a bunch of, like, bad stuff in it? Or because
are we talking about like what's
Ghost-
that thing?
Ghostbusters
Human
where...
Centipede 2.
Yeah, because, I mean, there are movies that are controversial because they literally are... They got some controversial stuff in them. And there's movies that are controversial because of bandwagons, like the new Ghostbusters movie where it was... It had nothing to do...
Serbian film.
It had nothing to do with how actually bad it was or anything like that. I'm not questioning whether it was good or bad. I'm just saying the new Ghostbusters, it was just the trendy thing to trash it, whether you liked it or not, or whether you'd seen it or not.
I Sev.
I like Freddy Got Fingered and The Passion... Or, like, wait, what? Oh, those are... Oh, CJ, those are controversial films? Like Freddy Got Fingered and Passion of the Christ?
Fingered, I really think is a funny movie.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Daddy, would you
The
like
badge,
some
the badge for the badger, the bag, eels in the bag, and the badger in the bag.
I like Freddy Got Fingered, too. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Yeah, the movie, like The Interview, that was controversial. It almost started a war.
No, that was... I am a firm believer that was 100% fake.
But that did happen the same time as the email leaks, the Sony email
I don't know.
leaks.
I'm gonna go with that was all staged. That's my guess. My thought was it was staged. They were like, we have an idea. Let's make it seem like this horrible thing's gonna happen, and we got to take it out of theaters, and it'll just make the Blu-ray and DVD sales go through the roof. And I think it did because everybody I knew like went out and bought those movies when it came back. So like it's getting released. We got to see this movie.
I don't own it. I don't need
Well,
it.
anyway, that's what I think.
watched it once, and I don't think I'll ever watch it
I think it was
again.
fake.
Richard Holland says Silent Night, Deadly Night was the most controversial film of the 80s.
Why? Because of Santa Claus? That was a bunch of
I
stupid
don't know
moms.
about that, but I will say the first movie had a Hollywood celebrity who joined in the protesting of that movie. Do you know who it was?
Tyra Banks.
It was Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney,
Really?
who played Santa in a lot of TV specials, was very angry about Silent Night, Deadly Night, protested the movie, picketed it, complained about it, and then went on to star in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4.
Ron says, explain The Interview. I don't know anything about it. I mean, it was a parody of...
Marty. Yes.
It was a parody of like what was going on with North Korea, and it was basically them like trying to assassinate Kim Jong Il. That's why it was controversial.
Well, and it was also supposed to like, if they played it, like North Korea was gonna like
bomb us
and attack theaters, and there was all this like stuff that was supposed to like happen and whatnot.
Sam says, "Good day from Melbourne.
Good day."
Throw another shrimp on the barbie, Foster's." And all.
But I can't do a German accent.
Wow.
Germany is
Louise
most
brings up
disturbing
another one. I
place.
spit on your grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's many of those
Well, the original.
I
There's
was.
many of those rape revenge movies.
How come like the second one was called "I Spit on Your Grave" too? Shouldn't it have been called
I Spit on Your Grave Again?
Shouldn't it be "I Continue to Spit on Your
I
Grave"?
can-
Well, it's
I'm
like
still spitting on your. I piss on your grave.
one of the
I
worst
spit on
marketing.
your grave last Tuesday.
One of the worst marketing things was when Now You See Me came out and they
Yeah.
announced the sequel.
Now
Why
you
wasn't
don't.
it called Now You Don't?
I agree. It
Like,
should have been.
Come on.
That was, in my opinion, the
Now
worst.
You See Me too.
You mentioned, but I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
The second one is called "I Still Know What You Did Last Summer,"
Yeah.
but it takes place 2 years later. So shouldn't it
Still
be
Know What You Did
"I
Two
Still"?
Summers Ago?
Yeah,
Two summers ago?
or just "I Still Know What You Did That Summer." You fixes everything.
Kyle,
By the way,
we're
one of
not
the worst sequels I've ever seen was the third movie. The third, I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer.
I never saw that one.
It's about the hook guy. He's like a ghost. It's like, what? It's so dumb.
Kyle, I don't think we would know who would play you in a movie because we don't really
Yeah.
know you.
I'm gonna say.
I mean, Channing Tatum would play Crazy Joe. Jonah Hill or Seth Rogen would play me.
I think I want Tim Meadows to play me. What? He'd be good.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, I got my Courvoisier right here. Yeah, that don't sound so nasty.
Oh, what? You painfully shower? I'll tell you what. You just
Oh,
go
man.
down to the bus depot with no underpants on. You'd be surprised how many people will
I
approach you.
used to
I
do
know,
ladies'
I
man all
would.
the time. Yes, how are we doing this evening?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the questions I did the rest of the night. That don't sound so bad.
I've seen that movie once, and it was like when it first came out, all these things are going to my head.
Yeah, but I watched it Saturday Night Live. It was
I got,
fun.
I really watched Saturday Night Live.
I love when he hands in his resume and Mark McKinney goes, "Oh, your resume says interests, debit. Oh yeah, that's a misprint. That's supposed to say the butt."
Steve and I occasionally let RJ watch wrestling, not all the time.
Alex, thoughts on Grown Ups? The first one's good, second one's not. Who would, CJ, who would win, Candyman or Michael Myers?
Bob Hope.
Candyman.
I don't know. I'm going to say Mike because I never really was all that into the Candyman movies.
Clint Howard would have to play Crazy
How come
Joe.
everybody has these like ridiculously
Well, wait.
ugly guys playing
who would,
me?
Who would play Chris?
Oh, by the way, yeah, Clint Howard popping up in the new, in Solo
Spoiler alert!
was awesome.
Well,
it's a cameo, it's not a spoiler.
I was hoping he would play Balak from Star Trek.
Guys, who would play Chris in a movie about
Eh.
the CS crew? Answers in the comments. Who would play Cinema Man? They would have to be under 5'2".
I'm taking a lot of abuse
Just
tonight.
kidding, Chris. Crazy Joe. How about Randy Quaid?
I'd go with Randy Quaid.
Yeah, but he's badass crazy.
Yeah, is he
now.
like nuts now?
Yeah, well, that's, at least he's fun.
Randy Quaid's awesome though. Yeah, I love him in his movies though.
Favorite Scooby-Doo series?
Chris
The 13
Hemsworth.
Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Okay, Chris. Ryan says, Cinema Sickness, my favorite YouTuber is unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I like Down the Movie and more.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Rainn Wilson for Chris.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, no matter how wrong it is.
Bob Saget for Chris.
Eh.
Bob Saget's too tall. Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Well, he is short. How about Tom Cruise?
Bruce Willis.
He's bald.
I was gonna say he has the same haircut.
Zach Galifianakis would be a good Jeremy.
What
Yeah.
happened to Jeremy?
He wished me happy birthday the other day.
That's a good one, Martinez Joe. Jim Norton.
For Chris.
That's, do you know who Jim Norton is?
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Hmm.
How about for me?
I'm still sticking
Steven,
with
I don't think
Tim
anybody
Meadows
said
for
Passion of
me.
the Christ was a bad movie. They were just saying controversial.
Donald Glover for me. Louise says Jack Black for me. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Speaking of
Jack
Jack Black,
Somebody
I
else
just saw
says Jack
House.
Black for me.
I just saw House with the Clock
Oh,
in the Wall
boy.
last night. That was a pretty fun movie.
How-
It wasn't terrific.
How was
but-
his acting in that movie?
Oh, he was really good. He holds the film. And you know what's amazing about that movie? Who would have thought that Jack Black and Cate Blanchett would have chemistry together? Like, who would think, hey, these are two people we got to put together? But they are great together.
Kate Blanchett's hot.
They're a really good combo. But it's one of those movies that's like it's Tim Burton light. It's like, yeah, it's fun, but it's not great.
Brian Posehn for Rick.
Wow, that's
Wait, who's the guy who plays? Who's the wrestler from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Batista.
That could be you.
Yeah, because we look alike. Cheech
LeWoo.
Marin for Joe.
Someone's saying one of us should be Adam LeWoo. Who's Adam LeWoo playing?
Gary Busey for Rick. Not cool, Martinez Joe. Not cool.
CJ, I've never seen Bowling for Columbine.
Thoughts on the Twilight Zone reboot with Jordan Peele? I'm excited. I'm excited, yeah, but
Jordan
Peele.
TV show?
Yeah, it's going to be on CBS All
Jordan
Access.
Peele's 1 for 1, so we'll see what.
So they're gonna try bringing that back for a third time now?
Yeah, fourth.
Oh, is it really?
Well, they had the original run, the
Yeah.
80s run,
Yeah.
the one with Forrest Whitaker, and now this is
Oh yeah.
this is the fourth.
Louise says Alan Rickman and Prince of Thieves for Rick.
Seth Rogen.
So,
Tim Meadows.
Punk Nerd. Who have I collaborated with?
These two guys.
down to movie.
Yeah, down to movie.
Danny DeVito for Chris.
Ah,
you're
there
thinking.
you go. I can
Chris
see that.
said it.
I could see Danny DeVito.
We got the height thing going on.
Yeah.
Well, Louise already said I should be Danny DeVito, which
Kevin
I took
Smith
offense
lost
to.
too much weight to play me, Marty.
Yeah.
Rick is a young Mel Gibson.
Yeah, LMA.
Well, we did hear that you do that, racist tirade when
Wow.
the police pulled you over.
see. Oh, Forrest Whitaker could play you.
Meryl Streep could play all three of you, says Joey Baseball.
I need that crazy Forrest Whitaker eye.
Down to movie. Really want to hang out with you at Columbus. Try to get a bunch of Blu-rays.
Yeah,
Well, then we
hopefully
shouldn't go to Columbus together then, because I will fight you.
You guys should have gone today
I'm
because it's
kidding.
Columbus Day.
John Goodman could play you.
He's a little old.
Punk Nerd, yes, I have collaborated with Adam LeWoo. A couple times.
Did you see him go to that guy's basement?
That was
designed
awesome.
after
Yep.
Fantasyland?
That
He
was
went
so
to
cool.
Nilbog the other day, man. He really,
I don't think I saw that one yet.
he impressed me.
I'm a little behind. I didn't.
Well, he
so
did
busy that
filming locations of what? Troll 2?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one yet. Oh, Corey K says.
Wow.
Yeah, $10 from Corey K. I won't be able to do RetroCon due to my Air Force duties, but maybe next year. This is a big topic, but can you talk about riff tracks / MST3K DVDs or commentaries on DVDs in general? I love commentaries. In fact, I just watched for like the third time the From Dusk Till Dawn commentary because I wanted to watch From Dusk Till Dawn, but I was like, the commentary is so good with Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez.
I was going to say, if it's
great.
a movie I really love, I enjoy watching commentaries. But like, if it's something I've only seen like once or twice, I don't really like to watch commentaries because I still want to
Yeah,
stuff
I
up in
don't
the
do
movie.
it on.
But like all the Kevin Smith movies I watch with commentary or like that kind of thing because I've seen it so many times. It just offers a new perspective.
Yeah, I don't do it on movies. I'm like, like that wasn't that great of a movie. I don't care. But like, if it's a movie I really like and I want to know everything about it, I will watch it with commentary. I've watched a lot of my movies that I'm big fans of with commentary, like especially a lot of horror movies. I remember the Innkeepers. That movie again. I'm bringing it up again because it's such a good movie. See the Innkeepers. It's better than House of the Devil. That's controversial. I watched it and I loved it so much. I watched the movie 3 times in a row because there's 2 commentary tracks on it, and they were both fantastic.
Joey says they're doing commentaries less and less, but I think that's because of how fast the turnover is for movies
There's
now.
no time to do a commentary.
It's about 3 months from like day of release in theater till Blu-ray and 4K release. So it's even less than that to get it out digitally. It's like 2 to 2.5 months. But it's 3 months. So it's not like before when it would be 6 months to a year, and they would have time to do a commentary. And plus, I think there's so many directors and filmmakers that are doing other stuff. They're directing TV. They're doing stuff for Netflix. They're doing, it's just, there's so much.
Richard Holland says Batman 66 had the best commentary he's ever heard. Isn't that the one where Adam West did the commentary, and when Catwoman came on screen, he was like, Lee Merriweather was by far the hottest of the Catwoman.
JT says that Venom has a 4K release date of December 4th already.
Yeah.
That's
The
insane.
Steelbook looks awesome.
2 months?
The Steelbooks of Venom looks really cool.
But back to Corey, what are your thoughts on like things like riff tracks and MST3K?
I am not a fan of. I don't watch that stuff because I don't like watching corny sci-fi movies. That's me personally.
I like MST3K. Here's the thing: you got to be good at it. I've watched like people on YouTube who like people I subscribe to and respect, and they'll be like, "We're gonna do like a riff tracks type thing," and I watch it, and I'm like, "It's not good." Like you have to have good delivery. It has to be written well. The joke's got to be good, and that's why I think MST3K is good because MST3K I think does a really good job with poking fun at the movies.
Even still though, like people love MST3K. I mean, people go crazy about it, and I think it's amusing. But I don't know that I've ever laughed like hysterically at an MST3K gag. It's always been like, huh, that's clever.
Now there's, I would say it's hit or miss. There have been some movies where I've cracked up laughing watching them, and there's many movies where I've just, like you said, just kind of like chuckled here and there. It depends.
Hi, Sherilyn.
So I like MST3K.
That was a great question.
Yeah.
Though, I mean,
but as far as comment, I mean, MST3K and stuff aside, commentaries. If you have a movie you really like, I highly recommend if there's a commentary track, listen to it. It's awesome.
We were just asked if anyone has comic book movie fatigue. That's a big no for me. Bring them on. Bring them on.
I'm loving them. Well, I mean the good ones.
I think the way Marvel has their schedule right now, 3 movies a year, is perfect.
Yeah.
And the way they spaced out more between Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel, because it's such a... Captain Marvel and Avengers 4 being so close together, I think is set up perfectly. Because you have... When did Ant-Man and the Wasp come out? July?
Yeah.
So you have 8 months between Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel, and then 2 months between those. So I just think it's... The way they've scheduled is perfect.
Did you guys notice, I think this is interesting, the next 3 big superhero movies to come out in sequential order all have Damon Hanzu in them?
What?
Damon Hanzu is in all 3 of the next 3 big superhero movies to come out.
Who's Damon Hanzu?
He's an actor.
Know him if you saw him.
He's an actor. He's in Aquaman, which is the next big superhero movie in December. He's in Aquaman. He plays like the king of the fish people or something. Then he's in Captain Marvel in March.
Well, you're skipping over Spider-Man.
Well, I'm talking live action. But he's playing, he's reprising his role from Guardians of the Galaxy in Captain Marvel. And then in Shazam, he's playing the wizard who gives Billy Batson his powers. I just think that's interesting. Like the next 3 big movies, he got into all 3 of them somehow.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Trying to read here. I'm like, my eyes are going. I need food. I'm so hungry. There's a guy on YouTube uses Sesame Street characters for making music videos. Funny as hell. Who's that? Joe should watch that.
Yeah.
How many full moon movies do you own, Chris? Chris, I guess they're asking you. Leave a comment.
Someone asked, go on.
Somebody asked about Kazam.
Someone asked what the best scripted...
Bam! Yeah, I've seen it.
Someone asked what the best scripted TV series we're watching is.
Coming to Blu-ray, by the way, on my birthday.
Kazam is?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I'll probably skip that one.
Over that.
I gotta go with Star Trek Discovery for my favorite scripted TV show.
Thank you, Sav.
That's a loaded question for me. I don't know if I could pick my favorite scripted show. I love Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is good.
I love Orange is the New Black.
I was really enjoying Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'm so mad that's done. Did I watch Technoman or Technoman yet? No.
TV romance that was drawn out the most. Nick and Jess on New Girl was got a little annoying. Sam and Diane, maybe.
How about How I Met Your Mother?
Oh my God, How I Met Your Mother.
I'm gonna go.
Big Bang Theory. Am I right? Am I right?
Big pile of crap theory.
See, I don't know if I would say it was drawn out, but I was gonna say Luke and Lorelai from Gilmore Girls, but I like that. I like their arc. I didn't like how it ended on a cliffhanger, but I like their story.
Steven says, David, I know you're not Rick and Joe. I don't know how you feel about this. Feel about what?
What? Yeah, what's Steven? What?
But if you guys have not seen the movie Cookville Miracle, I know Dave's not into religious movies, but it's based on actual events.
Oh.
Your TV just turned on again.
Whoa!
And it's very sad.
My TV is haunted.
Louis says, I fell out with Joe. I love Big Bang Theory. Jim and Pam, that's a good one. Marty McFly. Big Bang Theory. I enjoy Big Bang Theory a lot.
You're interesting. You're interesting because you like Community too.
I love Community.
There's the most, in my experience, most Community fans hate Big Bang Theory, and most Big Bang Theory fans hate Community.
I love good comedy shows. If it's funny, I enjoy it.
See, have you ever watched Big Bang Theory without the laugh track on YouTube, where they take out the laugh track?
No. That was good.
It's like, you're like, what? It's weird. It's really creepy, actually.
Silicon Valley, that's a great comedy.
Oh, I love the Silicon Valley. That's a terrific show.
I'm really worried about it though. This season without T.J. Miller wasn't as good.
Henry
I disagree.
Mork and Mindy.
Kiss my piss.
T.J. Miller and why am I blanking on his name?
Jin Yang is the best character.
Yeah, their back and forth was hilarious. Is your refrigerator warming? Big Bang is awesome. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's another great comedy show. That's my problem. I watch so many comedy shows. Like
Sunny.
I watch Modern Family. Do you watch Modern Family?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I think that's a great show. It's Always Sunny. I watch a lot of comedy shows. I even try to watch most of the new ones to see if any of them stick.
There's a new Mask movie?
Landon says that Rose Byrne should be Chris.
Who's Rose Byrne?
The very attractive wife of Seth Rogen in Neighbors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. She's hot.
You think she should play Chris?
I should, because then Chris and I would have to do it.
I got a funny...
Dave and Chris are going to be an item.
I got a funny Rose Byrne
that's
story.
who's playing her, sure. I'm down.
Ballers is a good show.
I got a funny Rose Byrne story. I went to a double feature of Bridesmaids and X-Men First Class at it was a drive-in double feature. So I think we watched X-Men first. Then Bridesmaids came on, and I kept saying to my date, why does that actress look so familiar? Why does that? Because she was in the movie I just watched.
My date.
Laura, you don't like Home Improvement? Well,
she said they're the two most watchable comedies.
Oh, watchable.
They do suffer from series decay.
I read it as unwatchable. I'm sorry. I like The Nanny. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but Home Improvement is amazing.
Movie Duff wants to know why we don't do this in your garage. Because A, it would be too hot.
It would be too hot, too cold, and too echoey.
Yeah,
and my wife is working in the bedroom above the garage, and my son is sleeping in the bedroom above the garage. So no.
Favorite 80s sitcom? I gotta go. Cheers.
This is kind of This is working for me though. If you guys can hear me, okay, like this.
Isn't that annoying?
This might be the. Next time I do this, I'll have a stool. I'm gonna get a stool from the kitchen and sit back here next time.
Yeah, you could be on your knees.
My favorite 80s sitcoms, Cheers, but Perfect Strangers and Night Court are pretty close up there. And I have a weakness for Just the 10 of Us. I don't know.
I don't remember
It's a spin-off of Growing Pains.
Charles in Charge?
I watched it. I wouldn't say it was one of my favorites.
Yeah. No, but Cheers is great. Taxi, I guess, is 70s, though, right?
Well, that did the crossover. That was 70s and 80s.
I might say
Taxi's
Cheers. I might say Cheers.
Show. My dad played a clip the other day from Taxi. It was incredibly funny.
Fruit Juice. Yeah, I heard about Adult Swim doing a Hard Man movie.
Oh, Alf, man.
Alf's great.
JT has thoughts on Freaks and Geeks.
Great show.
Yeah.
Yep. A show that was cut too short.
But did you know Judd Apatow actually said it was probably better that it died there because it was about to get really depressing? He said season 2 was going to get really depressing.
Well, Undeclared was another show that was
Undeclared.
It was so good and got cut off after one season.
It's
Jason
amazing
Segel was so good on Undeclared.
When you look back at the cast of Freaks and Geeks and what they've gone on to do, like behind the scenes and in front of the camera, like even the main actor, he's like a writer and director of a lot of the bigger comedy movies.
What's the same?
John Daly. What's his name?
John Francis Daly.
John Francis
he
Daly.
he wrote Spider-Man: Homecoming, and
Yep.
he's attached to direct The Flash.
Yeah. So I mean, but you
Well,
look at like James Franco and Jason Segel and
And
Seth Rogen.
who thought Seth
and
Rogen
Luca
would be a
Cardellini.
big star? You look at the cast of Freaks. Okay, like James Franco, he's got like movie star good looks, but who's gonna look at Seth Rogen and go,
And Martin
that guy's gonna be a
Starr,
headliner? Oh yeah,
Sam
Martin.
Levine, like, and then Paul Feig and Judd Apatow being behind the scenes. Like, it's just.
Well, it's again same thing with Undeclared. Look at all the people
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
That show was great.
French,
and what's
Fresh
what's,
Prince
what's,
of
the,
Bel-Air is
what's the name of
another
the
great show.
main girl on that?
Lizzie.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
mean,
remember the actress's name, but
She was my first ever like cinema crush.
Why are we saying no, Richard?
What?
I don't know.
my
Somebody's
first cinema
doing
crush
that.
was Nancy from Elm Street, Heather Langenkamp.
Punk nerd. Yes, I know you can clean mold on a VHS tape. I'm just not gonna do it because that sounds like such a waste of my time.
Clone High.
Landon says he wants a CS Crew movie with women actors. So we got Leslie Jones.
So like Ghostbusters.
No, I'm not Leslie Jones. I'm
I would want Kate Upton, because we're voluptuous.
I'm Lizzie Kaplan.
Zoe Deschanel.
Oh, all right, fine.
Chris is obviously Rose Byrne. And then Melissa McCarthy for me.
Oh yeah.
Nailed it. Book it.
What did you
Somebody
think
write
of
a
the,
script now. Send to
What
Hollywood.
did you think of the Sunny episode where they did the female reboot of the?
Who would play Jeremy, though?
Tyler Perry as Medea should be CS.
Amy Schumer.
Oh God.
Yeah. Mike
Yeah,
says
Mike,
one of
yeah.
your neighbors might have gotten a new Universal remote.
I don't know, but yeah, my TV it'll happen. I'll have my TV off when I go to bed, and then I'll come down here in the morning. And my TV's on. It's weird. Like it turns on by itself now. I don't know
Cinema
why.
Man says girl from Game of Thrones.
Which one?
Which one? Oh, the girl.
The dragon
the
girl?
girl from
Like
Game of Thrones.
Daenerys?
What was she just in?
Henry, yes, this just
She's
got
in
weird.
Solo.
Solo. That's it.
Yeah.
Kira.
Yes, wait, Richard. Yes, Dinosaurs needs a full DVD release. Yes.
Release.
Dinosaurs.
What's a release?
I'm getting excited.
It can have a release.
Dave, you need to catch up on your Big Bang Theory. You only have 7, 8, 9, and 10 over there.
No, I have. It depends on what I have up to. I have the
You
first.
need 11, man.
I have the first few seasons on Blu-ray. But yes, Dinosaurs is such an amazing animated show. If you guys haven't seen it, it's like space dinosaurs. It's awesome.
Nathan wants to know if he sent you a VHS tape, would you sign it and send it back?
Yes, but you see how well that's going with
Just him?
yeah, just me or everybody. Because we're still trying to get
Her name's
a
Amelia.
Titanic
It's
sign.
Amelia Clark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that they changed the spelling of Kira though, because my daughter is named Kira, and in all the promotional stuff going up to Solo, it was Kira, which is how my daughter's name is spelled. Then they changed it to that Q.
Poltergeist is the TV. There you go. Could be a Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, the legacy.
Yeah, so the Steelbook is the remake. I don't know if I told you that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the
Joey,
original.
no, we don't need a CGI reboot of Dinosaurs. No. keep it as a fantastic cartoon series.
Martinez Joe says, need Chris and Joe and Rick to sign my Titanic one. Do you have Martinez Joe? Does he have a Titanic here to get signed?
I don't know who we signed that one. Who we signed the one for in the first place?
I forget who that was for.
Do you know?
It's for Joe, or is it for Joe or
No,
no?
I
You know,
thought it was somebody
I was
else.
being a total wise ass in the comments one day, and someone said, hey, I want to send you a VHS because I want my favorite YouTuber to sign it. And just in the comments, being a wise ass, I went, sure, I'd be happy to sign it.
Watch your language, boy.
Okay, I'd be
We're
pleased
really
to sign it.
loosey-goosey here with the language tonight.
Has anyone used any language? I haven't noticed.
I forget who asked, but I own and I have seen. Yes. There you go. Ooh, glare.
So the point is, I was just goofing around, and then I think the person said, yeah, sign it. And I was like, oh, really? I was being facetious.
Yeah, who we signing that Titanic for? I don't remember anymore.
I don't
I forget.
Leave a comment, or are we signing that for?
Who was the Titanic for? They sent a brand new factory
I don't
seal.
remember anymore. It's been so long now. Yeah, what is Revenge of the Mask? What is that?
I don't know.
Who's in it?
Oh, I'm annoying somebody by doing this.
Is Jamie Kennedy in it?
Oh, let's
Oh my god, no! I just thought of what would make the best third Mask movie. It has to be Jamie Kennedy and Mike.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Martinez Joe says
Jamie Kennedy and Jim
the
Carrey.
Titanic you have is for James Durbin.
Is it?
That's what Martinez Joe says.
Oh.
Because he sent a
Yeah,
brand
maybe.
new factory sealed copy of Titanic for the four of us.
But was he the one who said, like, I want my favorite YouTuber to sign it? Because then I just was being a wise guy and said, sure, I'll sign it. Meaning, I was his favorite YouTuber, but I was being a wise guy. And then he's like, yeah, sign it. And I'm like, oh, I was a jerk.
Yeah, I was flicking my can.
Yeah, you were.
Landon said Stan Lee should make an appearance as your wife in the movie.
There you go.
My wife!
And Deadpool as
Cinema
Sickness Jr.
Would he be in blackface?
Fran
Wow,
Drescher needs
too
to be the
soon.
Mask's love interest. Pamela Finkelstein, UHF, U62.
It's 9:45 already.
Yeah, we gotta finish this up soon.
Yep.
I'm starving. I need food. Anybody else hungry or no? Oh wait, I can't leave anyway.
I ate before I came.
Oh, I could leave. No, all right. I got food myself.
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
Lauren keeps asking favorite trauma film. I have no idea.
I don't want.
Toxic Avenger.
Cannibal the Musical.
Oh, I forgot that's Trauma. Cannibal. I'm gonna go with Cannibal the Musical too then.
Let's build a snowman. We can
We'll
make
name
him
him
our
out
best
of-
friend. We can name him Bob, or we can
name
name
him
him
Beowulf.
Beowulf. We
It's-
can make him tall.
Sean, he bought. It was called a. Oh, gosh darn it! It's not. It wasn't a banshee. It was Polymerus from Avatar. He bought a doll, and he was like, "What should I name him?" And I was like, "You should name him Beowulf." And I, of course, I got the idea from Cannibal the Musical, and so Sean named his Polymerus Beowulf.
JTS, if we're
You know
in
what kind of
the-
day it is today, by the way? It's just split oinkle day.
Oh yeah, it is. It really is.
JTS, if we're in the loop on the new Walmart VHS slipcovers, yeah, I actually got the Meatballs one.
I've seen
I
them, but I'm
finally
not.
found one.
I'm not.
They're really
I'm not
cool in
freaking out over
person.
them.
The thing that stinks though is that some of them are actually just a piece of paper.
Why would they
Not
do?
the
Why would they do some
slipcover.
paper and some slip? That makes no sense.
Joey Baseball says Joe drove 45 minutes to be here. That is premium.
Hey Henry, wait, I got something to show Henry S.
The sun is
See,
high
Alex.
and all the leaves are green.
See,
My
Movie
heart
Duff.
is big like a baked potato.
Movie Duff says it's nearly 3 a.m., so he's going to bed.
Good night, Movie Duff.
Later.
As my 3-year-old says to us as we tuck her in every night, have fun sleeping.
All right, ready? Surf Nazis Must Die on movie CD. How cool is that?
The director's cut.
Yeah, the director's cut. This is probably my favorite movie CD I own. Which, by the way, you have to have a Windows 95 computer to watch. Which is why I have one.
All right,
All right, Movie Duff. Good night.
let's play trivia. Let's play movie trivia
Clock Stoppers.
with Cinema Sickness. This is a movie from your own collection. Do you know who the director of Clock Stoppers is?
I should because it is somebody famous.
Let me see.
I forget who did it.
It's Star Trek: The Next Generation's Jonathan Frakes, Commander Riker. Yep.
Laura, I'm trying to get you all to visit Manassas Battlefield and Media Hunt down here. Where's Manassas?
Oh, Manassas, Virginia.
Virginia. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's possible. Here's the thing, guys. I am down for road trips. I would love to get out of here.
He's down to clown.
Yeah. I would love to get out of here and go check out new places. It does kind of stink. It's getting cold now, so that might put a damper on things. But once it warms up,
Yeah, it gets hot.
And
I'm down for road trips.
I think I speak for all of us. We do like Manasses. I've been to Manasses. I really like Manasses.
But I would love to check out the battlefield and do some hunting down there. I'm down.
Oh, I'm a kid.
Come to Michigan. Here's the thing, guys. For anybody who wants us to invite us somewhere, you need to let us sleep at your house. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that gets really dicey if we don't know people.
I know, but well, hopefully we won't be murdered.
Mike Crawford, yeah, I totally agree. Herman's Head, very underrated. And the inspiration, apparently, for the movie Inside Out.
Yeah. Because I don't mind driving somewhere far away to go check out some new places and do some hunting and make a cool video. But I'm not going to pay for a hotel room. So if you guys give us a place to stay, done. I want to see you in Hawaii, says Punk Nerd. Give us a place to stay. I'll fly there. You were 30 minutes from Manassas. Yeah, I know, but I was driving home from Florida. I wasn't going to stop.
Were you 30 minutes from Manassas? JT says, does a twin-size mattress work?
I'm fine with the floor. I have a sleeping bag and a pillow. As long as you have a carpeted floor, I will sleep on the floor. That's not a problem for me.
GP says, you guys can crash at my place if you come here.
No, Surf Nazis. Oh no, Surf Nazis is not the movie. You're thinking Surf Ninjas, Joey. Surf Ninjas is the movie where my ex-girlfriend cheated on me with the youngest kid from Surf Ninjas.
Ernie Reyes?
What's his name?
Ernie Reyes Jr.?
No, wait. That's not him, is it? No.
No, he was the ninja.
Yeah. The youngest.
Rob Schneider.
No, the youngest Surf Nazi who's like he was young at the time. He's like my age now. Yeah, she cheated on me with that guy. She met him at a party or something like that, and then like apparently hooked up with him.
Upgrades.
That's fun.
Well,
and then
to be fair,
and then the dude she started dating after me. She dated like this guy after me for a year. After they broke up, I talked to that guy. She cheated on him with that guy too. Good stuff. Anyway.
Then she hooked up with the dishwasher from Wet Hot American Summer.
But to be fair, you cheated on her.
As a dishwasher?
To be fair, you told me you had cheated on her already with the girl from My Two Dads.
What?
All right. I think we need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
What are we doing for the post-credits?
Are we taking a ride down to Manassas?
When's the next Disney trip? I think the only one I have planned is...
wow.
What?
Laser Blue Junkie says, CS, if you come out to that CED convention next year, he will cover your hotel room for 2 nights.
What's the CED convention? Where's it at? Laser Blue Junkie, contact me on... I know you're on Instagram. Contact me on Instagram, because I don't really know exactly what you're talking about. So contact me. We'll talk.
Nicholas Cowan is the Surf Ninjas guy.
The youngest one?
I guess. That's what Richard Holland says.
Is that his name?
Producer Chris says we have a great stream.
Really? I thought this was a pretty weak stream.
No, I have a strong stream. I don't have to like lean
I own the
against
movie
the wall.
on VHS. I just don't know where.
One of my favorite
We're
jokes...
getting all loosey-goosey here tonight.
One of my favorite jokes is I'll always say people say, you've used this joke all the time, and I'm like, it's still funny. I'll always say, I gotta pee. If anyone wants to watch, it'll be streaming shortly.
Yep.
I see what you did there.
That's Joe.
Yeah, you don't want to cross the streams.
No, you don't. It would be bad.
Oh, there it is. Here, I found it.
It'd be funny if we just end the stream right now while he's looking.
It's this, whatever this kid is right here. You want to hold that up?
Let me see.
It's the youngest kid on the front.
See him?
Shut up.
Do you know what would be really funny? If next week neither of us showed up here and instead we went to his live stream.
Oh, I'm showing up next week. It's Rick's birthday next week for the live stream, everybody.
What?
Happy birthday.
My birthday, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that Monday?
It's Tuesday. It's close
Oh.
enough.
That will get you a strike on YouTube. What will get me a strike on
I don't
YouTube?
know.
I don't know.
Somebody says we need a CS road trip movie. I was not a fan of TNA wrestling. No.
Got- Out to Disneyland? We'll hit the road. We'll drive out to Disneyland. We'll rent an RV. We'll drive out to Disneyland and hit up all the thrift stores and sightsee on the way out.
Steven says, are you a fan of CZW? I've seen some of it. I'm not really a fan.
Chris, I like your idea, but we should make it Disneyland instead, so we can drive out to.
Yeah.
I want like
that's feasible.
I want to go from here to Chicago and then do Route
Some of us have
and then
work.
66. I work too, but my job
I
allows me
can't
to.
disappear for 3 weeks from my job.
But I can work on the road. That's the fun part of my job.
Yeah,
I don't have to be here to work on my.
All he has to do is
If we
hold
go-
out his thumb.
If we go out to Disneyland, though, we could finally solve the mystery. Does Justin Scard know who I am? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Jesse, it's true. We do need Pauly Shore movies on Blu-ray. Write your senators.
Pauly Shore is going to be at the Chiller Theater Convention at the end of the month.
Do you know who's going to be at RetroCon this weekend?
Cinema Sickness.
Sergeant Slaughter is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
There's only 2 ways out of his command: on your feet like a man, or in a ditty bag. An itty bitty ditty bag.
I'm curious to see who they have me next to. What if they have me next to Sergeant Slaughter? That'd be interesting. That'd be weird. Be awesome for foot traffic.
Joey Baseball says Disneyland is smaller than the parking lot at Disney World.
Message redacted. What are you doing, Marty? We didn't read the message.
Retracted, not redacted.
Redacted? It's like a pterodactyl's version.
Who's coming next week to the live stream? We're celebrating my birthday.
I will not be
True.
here.
I haven't been reviewing any movies because I hate reviewing movies, but I have been watching horror movies every night. Yeah.
How far away from you are you? How far away
So-
are you
so
from
tired.
Kentucky?
Very far. Kentucky's
Yeah.
kind of a bit of a drive.
Kentucky rain keeps falling down.
It's a shame it's not like the Iron Sheik next to you.
Sav, I'm gonna send you Saul 1 and 3 UK releases. Awesome. What about Iron Sheik?
It's a shame he's not at RetroCon.
Oh yeah.
He's crazy.
It's another town that I'll go walking through.
Anybody else? Anyone?
I watched Doctor Who. First of all, I got to correct you, punk nerd. That is the 14th Doctor because the War Doctor counts.
I'm assuming, Rick, you've seen
But
this.
I thought it was a really good season premiere, and I think Jodie Whittaker is going to be a great
You've seen it,
Doctor.
yeah. The Sheik movie. It's a good documentary.
Not shaving my
Oh,
beard.
That's a good idea. We should. You
Not
know what we should do?
happening.
We should give you a beard mohawk. Like we should shave all of it except one little strip, and we'll give you we'll call it a beard.
I am getting a haircut and getting a trim, so next week I'll look
Hitler stash.
different. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Marty wants to know if CS Jr. and RJ are friends.
Yes.
Yep. They're going out trick-or-treating together.
Do I own the Angry Beavers? Yes. I'm sick of.
he
I'm
does.
getting tired of pulling movies
We were
down.
so angry.
Shut up.
What bad horror movie was so bad you'll never watch it again? Oh,
Most of them.
Hereditary.
Annabelle.
Annabelle wasn't that
I
bad.
hate
Most of them.
Mo, shut up.
Thoughts on the Aquaman suit? Oh my God, Aquaman just looks so ridiculously good. I mean, I get so excited when I watch that Aquaman trailer. You should feel my nipples.
Put those Vanilla Ice lines in that beard. Yeah.
We'll go with Aquaman looks good.
But if you do that, you gotta go to your girlfriend and tell her drop the zero and give the hero.
I used that line once. Dressed like a superhero at the time.
Producer Chris says, was that song Cannibal the Music? Cool, you
Yeah.
guys were singing earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were singing Let's Build a Snowman and what's it called? Just Spinoinkle Day?
Spinoinkle Day, yeah. The open here trivia if you've never seen Cannibal the Musical. When you watch South
See,
Park,
it's so good.
the end of South Park always ends with the production company
Yeah.
logo and dun 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 dun. That's from Cannibal.
That's
the
Cannibal
Musical.
Musical. Yeah, it's Spinoinkle. Yeah.
It's also got. Can we say the B word on here?
No.
No.
BAS. Actually, you've said it to me
Bass
already.
Bass bitches? Oh,
You've
bastard.
already-
I don't
yeah.
care.
It's also got hang the bastard, hang 'em high.
Yeah.
Marty McFly says you have to record an audio-less video and have Joe, Rick, or Chris dub over it.
That'd be funny.
Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here. Wishing each and every one of you.
Who am I? Chauncey Phillips?
Hey everybody, Sean T. Phillips here with another DVD and Blu-ray pickup video. Today
And
we're
we're not
going to see
making.
what's going on.
And I just want to make point when we
No.
say this, we're not making fun.
No,
I just want people to think we are because
I
we like his videos.
I got tagged I think you did it. Somehow
Yeah.
we got tagged in an Instagram post with
No, it was
Chauncey Phillips.
Martinez Joe.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
Martinez Joe.
We do enjoy.
No,
his
I would love
videos.
to go
Yeah.
out to California and go
Yeah.
hunting with those guys.
Yeah. All right, let's end this because I'm freaking hungry.
Let's end it.
I'm starving.
Yeah!
I'm going to F McDonald's.
We should do like one of those epic non-stop streams where you go and eat and leave us here, and then one of us goes and eats and leaves you here, and we just go for hours and hours and hours.
We could do. Well, do you guys want to do maybe like a? See, I don't want to do it here.
A telethon?
Yeah,
Streamathon?
I'm thinking like a charity, like a charity live stream where we live stream literally for
Yeah, we would have to be somewhere else.
we're not doing it here.
No.
Well, no.
Cinema Man, not going to effing McDonald's.
Let me phrase that. We could do it here, but we're not doing it in the basement.
Yeah, we're not. We're not doing it in the basement.
Here's my thought. Jesus, God. Wow, you found that so funny. You snorted. Here's my thought. We could do.
Everybody said I'm acting like Macho Man.
We could do like a 24-hour live stream video from my house. I'll make sure that Brittany
My house.
and Sean can stay at her parents' house.
Get out of the house.
Yeah, we'll do a live stream, and we'll just sit and watch movies and just answer your questions and talk and joke and make fun of the movies we're watching and whatnot. Maybe we'll put Titanic on as one of the movies we watch.
I'll sleep.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We know what we should do. We should do the We should do the Shia LaBeouf thing, where you sit on the couch and watch every video you've ever made in reverse order, and we just watch them with you.
I don't want to do that. I watch too many movies. That would take. Do you know how many days that would take? I literally have days worth of videos, like months worth of videos. Anyway, so we could do that, and then you guys, I'd have super chat on, and you guys could, if you guys wanted to donate, like, you know, $1, whatever, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, however many dollars, and at the end of the day, see, that's the thing. I gotta find out how you find out the total you racked up, because then we could donate it to like a charity or something like that, or we could donate it to either a charity or maybe something similar related. We could donate it to
what we could do is try to have it at the Colonial Theater and donate it
to the Colonial Theater.
That's what I was thinking. I did contact my
yeah?
friend at the Colonial about doing the live stream from there, and he didn't get back to me.
Well, hopefully he does. But yeah, we could donate the money to the Colonial Theater to keep, you know, because they got costs. They're the ones who run Blobfest. They run the theater. I mean, they do all that stuff. They need money. So, yeah, we could do a 24 hours.
Steven says you should go get something to eat and let us do the live stream while you're gone.
But I would almost want to do it here, the live stream too, because I would want to have the movies. Unless we pre-plan what movies we want to watch, and then bring it with us where we are. But even then, it's like, I don't know.
I just had an idea. We should do a live stream on Halloween night dressed as zombies and call it a dead stream.
Oh boy.
On that note, guys,
here's the thing though: if we do it from the Colonial, and we get them involved, we say, hey, we want to do a 24-hour live stream charity event here,
and donate
the money to you. They might be on board with that, and the movies we bring with us, we can project onto an actual big screen.
Come out.
We can have people come out. That's wow.
You do have to pay for the distribution rights to show the movies.
No, we're not showing the movies. We want to show the movies.
You said you were going to put them up on the big screen.
Oh, gosh darn it! Even if we're doing it for like that reason, it's stupid. See, that ruins. That's ridiculous.
Chris says we all bring a few of our favorite movies.
Well, wait. If we're doing it for charity, or we're doing it to give the money to them, does that count? Because I don't know. I wonder how because I know there's laws. Because you can watch movies, like a movie theater can play a movie. They just couldn't charge it for it. So, like, for instance, I don't know. I know schools do that all the time, where like they'll play movies, but they won't charge you to see it. They'll charge you for food and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. That's an idea. That could be pretty cool.
It's 10 o'clock. We're done.
Let's shut up.
It's 2 hours long.
What happened to the CS Horror Movie Marathon? I'm still watching them. I just don't review them anymore because I hate reviewing movies.
Movie Collector says watch La La Land with CS.
I'd watch it again.
Yeah, you would.
I mean, it's a mediocre musical, but I'd watch it again. We watch a good movie like Cannibal Musical. Alright, anyway, let's end this. So, alright guys, as usual, thank you guys for watching the live stream. We're gonna go... Yes, anyway, I'm not rapping, Lauren. So yeah, we're gonna
Who's down to movie?
What the hey?
Keep on wearing those pajamas.
I'm gonna... I was gonna get pizza, or I want pizza? I forget what he said. What?
I want pizza.
Be sure to check out Spreadshirt.com, where you can see shirts like this. Be sure to check out Patreon, and don't forget to check out the Cinema Sickness Retro Store, which is the most important thing to check out.
You know what else is important to check out?
Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
CafePress.com/megapodtastic is a great place to go to.
Where are the hashtag Blu-ray snob shirts?
I gotta make them yet. It's an easy shirt to make. I should just do it soon. Alright, we're gonna go. So that's it. Alright, bye guys. We'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow.
What's this say?
What?
Like I said, David needs to go get something to eat. Let Joe and Rick do the live stream.
No,
it's just getting fun.
Bye. Alright guys, so live stream's over, and I just realized I never expected to be back here shooting this video. Thought I was going to be on the couch the whole time. I don't think I set up the camera that was recording us correctly to see me. So in the live stream we're good, but I think I was decapitated for this whole video. If I was, I apologize. I'm an idiot.
But they got to see us.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
that's what matters.
so I don't know how this video's gonna turn out, but I'm starving. I'm gonna go get some food. You guys want to see these guys talk a little bit? Go ahead, chat. I'm getting McDonald's.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ugh. It's ours.
Finally, he's
It's
gone.
ours.
This guy. Oh, look at this. Here, let's see the sheet. Ooh. Oh my God, he just rambles on and on.
You know why they call this channel Cinema Sickness?
Because Cinema Suckness was taken?
Well, because it makes you sick to watch it. You're like...
It's true, it gives
like,
you a bellyache.
bleh.
Anyway, so...
Just like the movie Hereditary.
Yeah, it's true, it's disgusting.
Those guys are so mean.